Hello, everybody. I'm considering running for New York State Representative. Good luck. I hope it goes well. If you do. Yep. Can y'all hear me fine? For some reason, the internet on my phone just got turned off. I was trying to look up a guide for this game. Please reconnect, you know, the thing you're supposed to do, internet. All right. We've had 99 drop frames. Interesting. Well, we should probably start the game. I have played this game before on like stream, but it wasn't its own stream, so I think we'll just like restart because I don't believe we even got that far in the game, so may as well. Press start to delete all data and begin a new game. Press B to cancel. All right, we're deleting. We're gonna have a fresh new start at Duel Academy. I think I'll probably flip the screens for this part. If I can remember how to. Screen layout, swap screens, there we go. Just so you guys can actually see. That's crazy, right? You guys seeing things. I love this game, that's good, because you're gonna see a lot of it, hopefully, assuming this game does well. I'll be the first stoner to represent New York City in the House of Washington. You'll be the first one that's open about it. You'll be the first one open about it and honest about their legal drug usage. All right, thank you for sailing all the way this. All right, cut. Start the stream over again. I was reading words that's not there because I wanted to autocorrect in my brain. Gosh, just read what's on the screen, you know. It's this frail body. I gotta get a new one. Thank you for sailing with us today. The boat will reach Duel Academy in approximately 1 hour. Ah, it's you. Long time no see. You also made it to the Academy. To tell you the truth, I was a little worried. The entrance exam were pretty tricky. Wow, you trying to say I'm not fucking Duel Academy material? You freak. My boy Cyrus, he's cute and all, but you know, he's showing little faith. Ye of little faith. All right, Duel Academy entrance exam at Kaiba Corp. Near the exam hall. Hey, yeah, you. Quick question. You're trying out for the Duel Academy, right? Huh? How do I know? Well, you've got the face of a duelist. Do I chat? Do I look like a duelist to you? Do I look like the 2004 Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship video game champion? Does it? Because you beat goddamn right. Also the 2005, but I haven't posted that video yet. Maybe one day. Anyway, you're trying out? Yep. Alicia, don't tell Miss Rax, but it's snowing. Oh, damn. We got a little snow too, but it didn't really stick. A guide for guiding the spirits. Where we're going, we don't need guides. Yeah, exactly. Who needs guides? Not me, because apparently my phone is just deciding to not connect to the internet after connecting to the internet all day. Guess I'll figure that out at some other time. But anyway, do you know where the exam hall is? I got kind of lost. Do you know? Does he know? Do you think he knows? I don't think so. We're talking about the exams at Kaiba Corp. All right, bro. We've been reading dialogue for about like, let's say 5 minutes, and all it's been is like, hey, do you know how to get to Kaiba Corp? Yeah, Kaiba Corp. Yeah, Kaiba Corp. We're going to Kaiba Corp, damn it. The exam hall at Kaiba Corp for Duel Academy. Dude. I don't know if the accept blushies. I'm always blushing. Chat got me blushing. You don't know if they accept blushies. Okay, we gotta. Oh, is this one of those games where you can't be a female character? Oh god. Every time I forget. What is this, bro? Like, what is this? Are we a fucking clown? We being a fucking clown. Oh god, this is the face you see at night when you go outside your dorm room. You see this guy standing across, the field, and he's like ready to duel you. But you'd be best just to go back in your dorm hall and just lock the door. Make sure all the windows are shut. This man is waiting for you. God. This is so derpy. Sure, we'll do Mr. Derp. I'm not gonna go McFucking clown over here. Nah, we ain't clowning today. We just dueling. That's a sweet name. Pretty for perfect for a duelist. Yeah, I just wanted to say what I wanted to say. Uh-oh. The entrance exams are about to start. Let's go, Sophia. Yeah, let's go. You guys might have a problem. I think the duels have finished. I overheard the professor and the chain in charge talking shit. No eyes needed. We got spirits to see for us. Yes. Let me get out the Luigi board. The Luigi board? Dr. Crowler, actually. What did you say? 2 slackers just arrived to my exam. Inexcusable. No test for them. Humph. But wait, I have a good idea. I'll duel those 2, personally. Which of you slackers is the first? Me. Yeah, and then you all seen the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Academy. You saw it. Don't act like you've never seen it. We all know you've watched that episode, and just that episode. You want to bug my cat? Cheese. Your cat's name is Cheese? You... Not only were you late to the exam, but you had to face off against faculty. What was his name again? Bruner? He's a gooner? Dr. Gooner? Well, whatever. But you beat him. Wow, I wish I was that good. We will soon arrive at Duel Academy. Please take all personal items with you. If you leave your deck behind, well, guess what? Looks like you're kind of fucked. I see an island. One of 4 of my cats. It's your cat's names are all just like the ingredients for like a grilled cheese. We got butter. We got toast. We got cheese. Butter again. You know, an extra slice of cheese. You know, actually hot ham and cheese. One of them's name's Ham. Yes. I wonder what life is like at Duel Academy. It's gonna be absolute hell. If I know anything about going to college, which I don't. We're finally here. By the way, there's something I wanted to ask you. Do you remember who I am? If you say yes or no, he's still gonna be like, nah, you don't remember who I am. I'm just a young guy. I'm a little man. He doesn't believe you. See? Fucking spoiler alert. I don't know who this man is, apparently. No, it's Cheese, Lord Moldy, Butt. Lord Moldy Butt, Fluffy, and Jasmine. Oh. Lord Moldy Butt the first. Okay. Will your cats be second in command when you Emperor of New York? Exclusively, they are his second hand. His second hands. You don't remember? It's Cyrus Truesdale, not Liesdale. I heard that the Chancellor will be giving a speech on campus. All right, let's go together. I might have to mute the microphone. Family's like arguing in the other side of the house, so if I go quiet, that's why. Anyway. I knew you'd make it. It's going to be great living at the academy. I knew you'd make it, Jaden. Of course I'm gonna be the next king of games. Hello, Lucy. You're pretty confident. I wish I was too. Yes. They literally waited until I started streaming. Goodness. All right. Hey guys, it looks like the Chancellor is about to start his speech. All right. Oops. I got my headphones and my controller all tangled up. All right. Welcome to Duel Academy. I'm the Chancellor. God, is there any way to up like the text speech? So it doesn't sound so much like I'm reading off a prompter or whatever. You can't hear them? That's good, thanks. I'm glad the like noise gate and whatnot is working. I'm Chancellor Shepard, the headmaster of this school, and you are the best and brightest young duelist in the world. You overcame many obstacles to make it this far. So you can consider yourselves the dueling elite. Unless you get kicked out year one, then you get nothing. No titles. I want you to have fun dueling and studying. I think I've bored you all enough, so why don't you let me play the fucking game? Alessia Blushies, that wasn't on the script of what you're supposed to say. Speeches make me so sleepy. Sheesh. So, where's this dorm we're going to? We're going to the red dorm, hence the red jackets. Me, however, as you can see in the thumbnail, I'm definitely going to be in Obelisk Blue dorm. You can trust me. If I get put in the red door, it's gonna be a mistake, right? We're going to the red dorm. Oh shit. It's terrible. Terrible news. Really? I didn't know that. So, that means we're all in the red dorm. My god, I swear the dialogue is one part them stating something, and then the second part them being like, yes, that is true. And then the third part is, I don't know, repeating stage one. Where are we going? We're going to the red dorm. Okay, that makes sense. We're going to the red dorm. We go to the red dorm. Bro. I'm just gonna skip the dialogue because it's just gonna be them being like, wow, we are at the red dorm now. Amazing. I love the red dorm. I gotta check my email. I sure hope nobody reads my emails. It's for online duels, of course. I have so many people in my life that I could play this game with. What about this? Mail. That's it. That's what we want to read, right? Okay, we got a congratulations message for passing from Shepard. We got another email from Shepard about the money in this game. And then another email. I think Shepard is just blowing up my phone. I think he might be on a list. He's messaging me this much. What if we go outside? Can we leave? I'm ready to duel. I'm ready to get my game on. Oh man, I lost again. You're a really great duelist, Jaden. Teach me your ways. Stop acting so weird. You're like totally glazing me. It's not about winning or losing. It's all about having fun. And if you win, well, that's just extra. I guess so. I wish I felt the same. Sophia, you're here. Girl, in a boys' dorm? Jeepers. Was just dueling Cyrus and he was sucking like usual. What's with the racket? Can't a oh, this is Chumley. What's with the racket? Can't a guy catch a few Z's? I can't do a Chumley voice, I don't think. God, everybody give a round of applause for Chumley. He's the man, the myth, the legend. I'm Jaden, this is Cyrus, and that's Sophia. Like I care. You might have made it to the academy, but it's time to give up your dreams. You should just eat fucking grilled cheese. Okay, boss. I'll get right to it. Can we skip? I'm trying my hardest to skip dialogue. Do you want to spend over 1K to go out in the woods to scream and swing sticks around? Not really. I don't have 1K. I'm all out of Ks. That's sad to see. What is this a reference? I mean, whenever I was young, I would just do that for free with you know, other people in the neighborhood. We would just go out and just play in the woods. It's kind of like the only thing to do. You have to pay for that in Canada. Yeah, sticks do not come by free. I mean, I also have a lightsaber, like one of those like hard plastic ones that like can go all the way into the lightsaber hilt and then come all the way out. Those ones are cool. They're fucking hard. If you hit somebody with that, it hurts, bro. Last year there was a scam going around for that. Oh, did you get scammed, Lucy? Are the tickets not coming? All right, we gotta keep skipping dialogue. I'm sorry, everybody. Like the first 30 minutes of this game, they're like, what if you just read? What if you learned how to read in your Nintendo game? But my mother said I'm only allowed to play for 25 minutes. I just walk down the street and join up the local hooligans. Yes, we're always beating metal trash cans with a stick. A stick, I say. And then Liquid Rax comes in from the top ropes with his sword cane. And then that's when shit gets real. We get to meet all the people. You know, my brain has 2 wrinkles, one for horses and marine things, and the other is for common sense. But what about your other one for playing gacha games? This is your room. Alright, I think we just have to go to sleep. We can save the game just in case we have a power outage and, you know, I have to do all of this over again. Oh my god. Okay, is it daytime? I went to sleep. What? Not sleepy yet. Well, then what am I doing here? That's over in the house part. All right. Oh my god. They are still going at it. I've worked my brain off to get into Duel Academy, and what happens? I'm put in the red dorm. Oh well, let's duel. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's choose paper. What happened if you're playing a non-horse related gacha? The brain explodes. Alright, now you can go back to switching the screens so that you can see the important part, I think, at least. I mean, if I hover over my hand, then you can see like the cards in my hand a little better, but maybe it's better for you to see the field. I don't know. You had to clean your bong, of course. It's good to keep things nice and tidy. Alright, and let's set the man-eater bug and activate Hinotama. And I think I'll end my turn. Good job cleaning your bong. It's very responsible to take care of your things. Magic Jammer, that'd be kind of funny to just Magic Jammer him right now. I think I'm gonna do it because he already went like -2. So let's get rid of Yami. Oh my god. It's the lemon. It's the Lou. Alright, I'm gonna summon Feral M. Jam his magic. Bailiff, jam his magic. Let's play it maybe a little safe, but also aggro. And go in for big damage. And if anybody's curious what the life point total is, it's in the top right hand corner. I hope it shows up alright on mobile devices. There's not really a good way to do this, like showing both screens. I guess I could have them like side by side and have them be like the same size, but I don't know if that would look too good or not, especially with me in the mix. Oh my goodness. Needle Killer. He's gonna try and kill my man-eater bug. Alright, we'll let that happen. It's the good idea. I'm the sheriff of this channel. Yeah. Anytime somebody causes problems, Liquid Rex has a shootout in front of the old saloon. He like twirls his pistol and accidentally shoots the bad guy. All right, that's the lore. We become a Western for some reason. Season 3 of this channel is gonna be weird. Or we're in season 2. All right, let's end the turn. We are very much ahead of our opponent. Bought a Desert Eagle. Jeez, nice. Hope you got a gun case, or a safe or something to store it in. We need someone to watch over the star of the show, of course. I'm the star. Oh no. Do you have high defense? You do not. The star of the show, the froggy chair. Damn it. Set myself up for that one. Can we just get a round of applause for froggy chair? Oop, wrong chair. One second. Froggy chair. There he is. Good old froggy chair. You guys don't need to see the duel, right? Yeah. Froggy chair. I love froggy chair. Got him. You got me. I got so destroyed right there. Man, all I can see is the froggy chair. Nintendo might get angry. Let's put that back down here. You can't see it. I need to make a an off-brand great value froggy chair. All right, that stim pack is really doing me dirty. Like a super stem from Fallout New Vegas. I'm getting stemmed up, boys. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, it has actually good defense. Surprising. And what it do? Tell me. Oh, I have to pick that. Give you control of one of your opponent's machine type monsters. Okay. I mean, if I was playing a machine deck, that'd be pretty big. I would applaud him for that random tech card. But since I'm not running a machine deck, he's a bit of a failure. All right. I end my turn. I guess I could have just finished him off with Mystical Elf. I think a lot of people would love to be finished off by the Mystical Elf in a safer work kind of way, you know. Is it bad? I wonder what would happen if you taste tested liquid nitrogen. It probably wouldn't be good. I can say without a doubt. An effect monster? That's unheard of in this video game. This is season 1. Only Jaden's allowed to use effect monsters. And then everybody in the school is like, oh shit, we should probably start using effect monsters. We should probably try to counter Jaden. He's like the only one using fusions. Crazy. Crazy they call me. We might be in a bit of trouble. Tastes like cotton candy. Oh no. Lucy, no. I can't attack over these. Their defense is too high. I gotta put this in defense mode or else I'm gonna lose it. Okay, I gotta hope I can get into a tribute monster. What you trying to get into? Alright, I draw. Oh my god, we're playing fucking, what is that, Trap Jammer? Now remove trap. Oh no. You just need to believe it does, because you won't be able to taste anything after. Can you deep fry food in motor oil? That sounds not good. That sounds not good. I feel like you would get some kind of disease from doing that. A lifelong disease that never goes away. Oh god. I saw the low defense point and I was like, oh god, is that gonna be a man-eater bug? But no, thankfully it was not. Bro, where's a fucking tribute monster at when you need one? This is fucking terrible. Alright, here we go. This is it. This is my girl right here. I love this Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's just woman with sword. What more could you ask for? I don't need no bells or whistles. It's just woman with sword. It's got that like 90s fantasy look to it. I like. like 90s like J RPGs. You're high watching me and a high Stickman video. You gotta do what you gotta do. No judgment. Judgment free zone. Ah, shart. You can't do that. You know how much I've sacrificed. That would have won us the game, most likely. I mean, we're gonna win anyway, but we could have won like a lot more. We'll never stop winning. I can't stop winning. At least in this game, we don't have to spend like all of our money buying food for a partner that doesn't even like us. They're just like, I'm here for the free food. You had Taco Bell, I kind of had to stay. What do you think I'm gonna do? Not gonna eat a taco? I feel that. Kind of food motivated too. Not gonna lie. What? I never heard of that card effect. Right? Did I play a card effect? We played Manny or Bug. We did that. Oh, we got another person, I guess. Let's see who it is. Oh my god, it's Cyrus Lysdale. Just because everyone says red dorms the worst doesn't mean it's true. Sophia, let's duel. How'd I know what you ordered off of DoorDash? Because I know that stoner mindset. I went to school with a lot of people that smoked the Mary Jane, as it said in the scripture. I went to school with a lot of people that were like, yo, after you smoke weed for a while, you don't even smell it. It doesn't even smell bad to you. Like, that may be true, but everyone else can smell it. Mind you, this was in a state where weed was not legal yet, so, you know, maybe not the best idea to smell like it. We got a Sasuke Samurai. He's the one that does a thing. Wow. Ingenious. Let's play our Feral Imp in attack mode. Shart. He fucking pulled it off. What an absolute legend. Well... oh geez. I think dueling Cyrus this early on might have been a mistake. Mayhaps. But I'm gonna have to like do something. Oh, I can only... oh yeah, he's a fucking machine. The little effect of germ infections finally coming into hand. Damn, ain't that some shit. Alright. We could boost my monster's attack by 700 so we could get Dark Rabbit up high enough to attack over his train. He's not gonna run a train on me again. That's for sure. I pity the fool who does that, you know? This is Duel Academy, not a fucking train station. Hey, nice. Get infected, nerd. You just caught a disease. If this was like playing Yu-Gi-Oh back when we were all kids, we'd probably be like, your monster right there, that Sasuke Samurai, he's always going to be infected, even after the duel. Giggity. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, Magic Jammer. We're gonna play the duel like it's Battle City. I get your rarest card. But you only say that after you win the duel, and then they like tell the teacher, and then like you both lose your cards. You both get sent to the Shadow Realm, aka detention. Those were the days. These fictional days that never happened, those were the days. Oh shoot. It's got a Sasuke Samurai. And he got the effect wrong. What a fucking idiot. Let me just get real close to the microphone. Cyrus, I will beat you. I know where you live. I live like in the dorm room right next to yours. I will get you. You may have beat me in the duel, but I'll beat you half to death. Jeez. So he's a problem. Sasuke, I mean, we could try and attack over him. If we can attack over him, I'll feel safe in summoning my Ryoran. Yeah, I can't just go balls to the walls, because if he tosses the coin right, he just gets to destroy my monster. And that's just kind of rude, you know? So let's put you in attack mode. And we'll just go for it. Let's not be a digital dummy. Shit. Nope, nope. It's good. It's good. Let's freaking go touchdown. As the basketball players say, obviously. Alright, well, we did it. I can summon my Ryoran now, which has always been such a cool looking card, but it's never been worth playing. Like in real Yu-Gi-Oh! I got into trouble in elementary school for having a Game Boy Color on me. My base grandpa walked in and took it off the teacher's desk and gave it back to me in class. That's fucking so nice of them. You had a very cool grandpa. Plus, it's just like, I don't, like, if I was in their position, like, I don't trust some random teacher to keep this very expensive device, like, safe. What if it gets stolen while it's in their custody? Then they'll be like, ooh, not my problem, he brought it to school. Bruh. That's how it would go down for sure. Alright, we got our Ryoran. Very good defender, but not as great of an attacker, you know. Very based. God, it's a submarine. Jesus Christ, he's got a nuclear submarine. Somebody get Chancellor Shepard on the phone. He's gonna nuke us. Are teachers actually allowed to take kids' things in the US? Yeah, apparently so. Like, they'll just be like, you could have it at the end of the day, or if they're a real bitch, they'll be like, you can have it at the end of the year. Bitch, I'd be like stealing that shit back if that was me. Okay, they tried the same thing, but they could not say no. Yeah, I just say no. What's the teacher gonna do? Pry it from my hands? Unlikely. Alright, monster reincarnation. I'm gonna stop that because they're gonna just grab their frickin' train back. And that train kinda strong. It would kill my Ryoran. Like, you know those teachers that get like totally full of themselves and they're like, whenever you go to ask like if you can use the restroom, they're like, I don't know, can you go to the restroom? It's may I go to the restroom? And I'm like, nah, dog. If I was a braver person, I would just be like, well, I'm gonna go now. I asked you nicely. And you're getting an attitude over nothing. Having my iPhone, this is when it first came out. You're like, no, I'm jealous. I don't have an iPhone yet. God dang it, another submarine. Also, thank you, Miller, for the wishes of good luck. I hope it goes well for me too. We haven't lost a duel yet. But this one's the closest we've come to the edge. And because of this dang submarine roid, he can just attack me directly. Go F yourself, you're not taking my $500 phone. I mean, fair. Like, dog, you ain't touching that. You know how much that's worth? I'll get my parents down here. They'll tell you the fucking same thing. You're not taking that. Let me call them right now. Let me call them. No, let me call your manager. Alright, let's activate D-Spell to know what they're playing. I don't know what that was. I think it was Gust. That does something. I don't remember the effect. I'm a little bit rusty. We've been taking a little tiny itty bitty break from Yugioh. It sucks. Mostly because we kind of ran out of games to play. You know? Ooh boy, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like streamers crossing their fingers that that Konami eventually releases like another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. That's not just a mobile game. Ain't gonna happen. Probably not in this lifetime. God, in the early 2000s when Konami was just busting them fucking games out like crazy. What a time to be alive and not have a console that can play those games. Most I ever had was just like, at least growing up, I had the Duelist of the Roses and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of Destiny. I eventually got the Capsule Monsters game for the PlayStation 2, but like I was already like a teenager by then. Special summons one normal monster from your graveyard in face up defense position. Okay, I'ma do that. So we can do a tribute. There's a lot of freaking face down cards I'm a little scared of. We're gonna go for it. Contribute this and this. We're gonna bring out Reran again. We got our freaking dragon ready to drag these bolts. Oh, dang it, Wabaku! Why would you do that to me? It was my grandpa who she called, and he came to school and acted like I was in trouble. Signed me out, and then we went for pizza. Yeah, I think teachers are just way too hard on kids, you know? Because what if your grandpa wasn't a base person and like took you to get pizza? Like, maybe that would have fucking scarred you, and you would have been affected negatively by like somebody being so rude to you. What if that affected you horribly? But thankfully you had somebody in your life who was based. Hard to come by. Dang it, we're 100 attack points short. Good. I had the chillest teachers in high school. Yeah, I will say that I think like out of, you know, high school, middle school, and elementary school, I think I had the most like nicest teachers in high school. You know, they've had to deal with high school students for years, so they're probably more well adjusted. There's still a few out there that are a little eccentric, but most of them were just cool, and they just were a normal fucking person and just expected you to do the work. They weren't extra. I was always late, but none of them cared because I brought them coffee. Yeah, you gotta place the old apple on their desk. Even if I showed up at the end of class, they'd make me present if I got them a coffee. Plus, it looks bad, I think, if you like fail too many students, like the principal or whatever will be like, "What the hell? Are you not doing your job properly?" Maybe it's just in their best interest to be like, "Well, you get a D. All right, you go. Get out of here, kid. Go out there and stream to people. Become a VTuber." What's the worst that could happen? All right, gonna save and go to sleep. And I swear if my character's like, "I'm not tired," I'm gonna have to fucking scroll TikTok for hours until I'm ready to go to bed. That would make this game too real. Oh shit, we gotta read things now. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Always making me read. A lot of D's. Yeah, that was me mostly through like elementary and like middle school. I would get mostly like pretty much everything except A's, except for some like classes. But then I like finally like woke up in high school and I was like, you know what, let's actually try. And I was getting pretty good grades. It was a little too late. Morning, Sophia. Let's go to class. Sure, that's all the lines I have to read. And I just swapped the screens. It took me 10 seconds. Pant. What's wrong, lady? So heavy. Street. Uphill. We can't just leave this lady like this. She's speaking in tongues and incomplete sentences. She's clearly insane. Give her a hand, Sophia. Oh, thank you so much. What? Where does she live on the island where she needs to drive to school? And for that question, is there even a fucking parking lot at the school? Where is she parking her car? You know? Have y'all seen another car on Duel Academy in the show? A's in PE until I got a chest infection 3 years in a row. Damn. I was good when I tried, but when I was absent half the time. I feel that. I did skip school quite a bit in high school. It wasn't like I was just doing it without permission. My dad was like, "Hey, you want to stay home?" Hey, the snow's bad outside. They haven't called school, but do you want to just stay home? Like, you know those days where like it's heavy snow outside, the roads are completely covered and they haven't called school yet, and you're just expected to fucking show up. Like, bro, no thank you. No thank you. I'll just fucking fly off the roads. Thank you, students. You're so kind. Don't worry about it, ma'am. I just get sick, stupid. Easy, I swear. Yeah, I'm so sick. Yeah, it was nice during like high school. My dad would take me to school more often. I would usually just be riding the bus and going like fucking insane because they would play the radio and the radio stations would just play the exact same songs every single day. From the time I was in middle school to high school, like 4 years straight or so. God. And even songs from like 2011, it would be like 2016 and they'd still be playing those songs and I'd be like, yeah, I know all the lyrics. I'm writing it on the fucking back of the seats. I was always moved schools a lot. Yeah, I moved school once in elementary school and it was fucking terrible. You know those movies where somebody gets bullied for being the new kid? That was me for like a year or two straight. People are just super duper fucking mean to me for no reason. And I was just like, I want to be your friend. And literally this one kid was like, well, I don't want to be your friend. And then, yeah. Like, what did I do? What did I do? And every once in a while, I'll see that same person like in public. Of course, they don't recognize me because they ruined my life, but I recognize them. Oh, Dorothy works at the store. When did Cyrus get here? Cyrus wasn't here pushing the fucking car up. Did he just show up like, hey, what's going on? I'm gonna try and get some of those free cards. Okay, well, come and visit you soon, Jay. Dorothy, shit. Hey, Jay, we're going to be late for class. Oops, let's go. Imagine you're like spending a lot of money to go to a private school for dueling and you just decide to be late for class and not even show up. Could you imagine? Like, this shit ain't free. This ain't public school. For being the slightly weird emo kid. I did get a little bit of that in middle school. I started like growing out my hair. And it was like really long and I would straighten it every morning. And I would look emo to some people. I was just being me. I was just vibing. My hair was very well taken care of. Yeah, one of my friends, he used to call me emo kid, even though wasn't. I wouldn't claim to be emo. And I think this is like Nightmare Troubadour, where you get these packs and they're all kind of shitty. What pack should we even open up? Whatever we open up, it's gonna be garbage and we're not gonna make that much money. But this one has swords in it. You can see it in the background. This one has Tribute to the Doomed. Giant Trunade. I wonder if it's banned. And then this one has, I think that's just, is that Megamorph or is that just the back of the Dark Magician card? Or is that Spellbinding Circle? I don't know, they look the same. A slightly unhinged, emo looking kid. I got like a nickname that was like a female nickname. It was like a female name. And I don't know if people are doing that to be mean to me, but I was like, okay, whatever. Fine, you can call me that. Fine by me. I wasn't out yet, but I was okay with it. At least they were talking to me. They weren't a dick, you know? Oh shit, a Blue Eyes White Dragon? First pack? Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you imagine if like back to back I opened up nothing but Blue Eyes, but also we got 1,000 dragons. That's pretty cool. But I was fit. I was overweight for most part. I don't remember the last time I've been actually at the proper weight. We got a Graceful Dice. That's a pretty good card. We already have one though, but I'll take it. Skull Dice, okay. I would definitely put that in the deck over some of the less useful cards I have. We got an Acid Trap Hole. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen this art of it before. I'll take it. That was some pretty nice pulls. Thanks, Dorothy. She was like, she handed me that first pack like, that's the one that has the blue eyes in it. Thanks for pushing my car uphill. You fucking idiot. Oh lord, a blue eyes white boy dragon. It's my boy wife. Alright, we gotta go to the classroom, right? What's going on? This is Duel Academy campus. Okay, I guess we don't actually go to class. Fuck me, I guess. I'm sure if I tried I could get back in shape, but I have no reason to. I mean, you have to be somewhat in shape, right? You do a lot of like walking and hiking and whatnot. Allegedly. I don't want to give you personal deets. Is there anything? Is there a duelist? Is there a duelist on my lawn? Is this the Magic School Bus? Oh god, it's this guy. I think he had like a country accent in the show for like no fucking reason. You think? Oh, or maybe it was a different voice. I don't know. You think the elite blue like me would face a slifer red like you? Ha 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 ha. You walk a lot. I walked a lot last night. I walked like over 4 miles because I had too many calories. And I was trying to not go over for the entire week. Jeez. Never again. Never again. Like whenever I was laying in bed trying to sleep, my like all the way from like my thighs to my calves were like aching. It was not a good time. Oh wait, I should have edited my deck. We got Kotaku article. We're gonna duel. All right, let's choose paper. I mostly for exercise I ride like an exercise bike for like 30 minutes to like an hour each night. I do it like right before bed. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that. Is it a bad thing to exercise before bed? I do give myself like maybe like 30 minutes to an hour of like resting on the couch and watching YouTube before bed, but like I ride the bike at like 11 p.m. Your body is stubborn. You have to whip it into shape. All right, we gotta switch the screens again. There we go. Wonderful. That's so easy to do on DS, but if you try doing this with a Nintendo 3DS, the capture is not good because the top and the bottom screen are different sizes. So like the cropping I do on them doesn't work if you flip the screens. It's a bad time. I learned that the hard way when I was trying to stream Duel Academy or Duel Carnival, the Zexal game. Oh boy. All right, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Let's play our illusionary gentleman. It's a very cool looking card. He looks very dapper. He looks like royalty. Alright, let's end the turn. I'm ending my phase. It's crazy nowadays how like kids just get cell phones like really early in life, or like iPads or whatever. I didn't have a cell phone until I was in middle school, like 8th grade. I think it was like 2012 or something like that. 2013, somewhere in there. I don't know. But damn, it's kind of crazy. And you could do so much more on phones now than you could, you know, do back then. Mostly all I did was just play like Terraria and Minecraft. I was really obsessed with Minecraft Pocket Edition for a while there. Didn't have a phone until I was out of school. Damn. Crazy. Yeah, like my first phone was like a Move Music. It was some like phone you've never heard of. I think I have it in my desk. I don't know. One that was worth using. Fair. I did have like a flip phone briefly before I got like an actual like smartphone. I was so stupid. I was so stupid and dumb. My like friend at the time, they were like, yo, there's this game called Minecraft. There's like, you can play it on your phone. And I was like, do you think I could play it on my flip phone? They're like, no, you can't. You sure you're supposed to be in this class? Are you sure you're not supposed to be in elementary school? You dummy. A moto in the end of school, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. God. For so many years, I've been that person that has like a second cell phone. I don't know if it's the same like worldwide, but like usually if you have a second cell phone, it's not for good reasons. But I just had a second cell phone because like one I play video games on, and the other one was like actually send text messages with to family to let me know, like, or let them know that, oh, I'm going home. Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend after school at their house and play Black Ops 2 on their PlayStation 3. I'll be back around 6. See you later. It wasn't worth it because old iOS was stinky. It's so smelly. I didn't get an iPad until I was working at, you know, Walmart, and I could actually afford electronics. And I could actually start drawing digitally. I did have a, well, I still have a, it's a drawing tablet monitor that I sometimes just use as like a second screen for my computer. I don't draw on it anymore because I accidentally broke the stylus. Yes, it was an accident. Ran Minecraft fine. That's all you need. God. You're real old like me if you remember Minecraft Pocket Edition being its own thing and not just Minecraft on phone, you know? Back in the day when like the Minecraft like main menu on Pocket Edition was just like the dirt texture. I think it was supposed to be like a work in progress that they just never changed until they like started like trying to line up Pocket Edition with Bedrock computer and whatnot. It was a time to be alive. I got to like beta test like some of the like mobile like updates. I remember there was one beta update where it like broke furnaces. You couldn't smelt anything, and I was like playing Minecraft a lot, and I was like desperately like running out of steel, out of iron, and yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. And I didn't know how to opt out of the updates. I was just stuck with it until they like fully released the next update and I could play that. It was a school, but they never asked for it back. They just wrote it off as like a tax write-off. Probably. We gave these poor innocent children an iPad. They like it fine enough, I guess. I remember when they started like introducing like iPads at school. They had those like thick, like, I don't know, OtterBox cases. They were like super bulky and they like ran horribly. And anytime like the teacher wanted us to use the iPads, they like never worked, or they were like super slow. It was a time. The school board like definitely got sold like some fucking snake oil. My DoorDash looked in my eyes and said, "You're high." And I died laughing. I mean, if you're gonna DoorDash some Taco Bell, you might as well be high. Go to the DoorDasher and be like, "Yeah, you want to join me? You want to get high, bro?" All right, we're gonna try and edit the deck. I don't remember how to do any of this. All right, there we go. Might be too small on screen, I don't know. Nah, it's fine. It's just super fucking blurry because it's an old game. And it was on the DS, so you took an axe to it and the first thing I hit was the battery exploded. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that, Lucy. That's super fucking dangerous. All right, we're first we're taking out fucking House of Adhesive Traps. Who uses that? It's only ever in like starter decks. We're taking out fucking remove trap because that's just not useful enough to actually keep in the deck. We're gonna take out Goblin Secret Remedy. And I like to keep it at like 10 spell cards and 8 traps, but I don't even know if we have enough traps to put in. Let's sort it by trap cards. I have no trap cards. I got a skull dice. That works, I guess. All right, let me see what we got for spells. Dark Energy. Graceful Dice, sure. Kind of like a nice group buff. You could, I guess, put in some more monster cards, perhaps. Maybe ones that are actually good. That would be crazy. We got no effect monsters. Let me sort this by attack points. We got that Blue Eyes. I forgot about that. Let's put that in for sure. And we got a Black Land Fire Dragon. My enemies are gonna know they're toast. I'm gonna put in the Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, because that's such a iconic card that you get kind of forgot about. Let's be real. After Duelist Kingdom, did we even see that on screen? Lucy, did you eat the battery? No. Oh, jeez. I think the remains are still under the shed. Wonder if that's like a biohazard now. It'd be kind of cool if we like hard pivoted to making like a dragon deck. That would be neat. Let's order this by attack points, and let's take out anything that's like too weak. We might take out Keaton or Sagi, even though he's very iconic. Or we could go for the Horny Imp. I've been there. Not a good place. Not a great place to be. Though we have to be aware we do still have a Yami in the deck. So keeping like spellcasters and fiends in is a good idea. So we might take out Dark Rabbit, even though I like Dark Rabbit. Dark Rabbit's dope. He's dopamine. All right, that's the deck we're rolling with for right now. So let's see if we can find some new opponents. I think at like sunset, if you're at the lighthouse, something happens. I think you see like Alexis. I don't know. Where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? The island is dotted with lots of mysterious buildings. If you're looking for opponents, you should explore them. Now let's go. Bro just shitted his pants. Okay, let's go with the hand. You don't want me to lift up my bangs. My character has very like derpy eyes. God. I also, whenever we had like a computer for like a brief period of time, I used to play like Social Empires on Facebook. That game was so fun before they like ruined it with super microtransactions, and then I think it eventually got taken off of Facebook, and it was so sad, dude. There's no way to play it now. I think it's just like lost media, and it was such a fun game. I think it even had like a little story mode, and yeah, I was like super duper addicted to it. I'm just like predisposed to be like super into like strategy games. You bought a prison iPad off of eBay jailbroken and never used it, Lamau? Probably for the best. Imagine there's just like malware and like spyware and all that other shit on it. Tons of viruses connected to your internet router and the entire thing explodes. How are you streaming if you don't have a computer? I have one now. It's just like in the story I was telling back then, I didn't have one for very long. Basically what would happen is we would get electronics and then like rent would be due, and then well, you gotta kind of pawn them, and then sometimes you get them back, and then other times they're just lost in pawn forever. Happened to like PlayStations, Xboxes, pretty much everything we had that would be entertainment in order to pay rent. Yeah. And we still live here, and it's even more expensive. I love new iOS over Android. Now Samsung wants to be Apple. Everybody wants to be Apple. Apple makes a shit ton of money and they don't really have to make any changes. No changes necessary. Also, what the fuck is dust barrier? Yeah, you can't beat my mystical elf. Only I can beat her off. That work as a joke? That work? I don't know. Alright, what does that do? Face up, normal monsters on the field are unaffected by your opponent's spell cards. This card is destroyed during the second standby phase after activation. That's kind of garbage. I mean, it's kind of neat. If it didn't destroy itself, you could be like, well, that would make like normal monsters pretty like viable, at least, or at least a little bit better, you know? Anyway, let's play this. And I don't know why my freaking frames are dropping. I can see it now. We've dropped 2100 frames so far. I don't think it's usually this bad. I think it's because I tested last night running the stream at like I think 12,000 kilobits per second, and it didn't like that. It really didn't like that. I think my internet provider's probably throttling me now for being so foolish. You weren't down that bad. Before the housing crisis. Yeah, surprisingly, you know, rent is pretty freaking expensive for this type of neighborhood that I live in, that I won't, you know, name what type it is, but it's very expensive considering what it is. It's like, you would assume it would be like low rent housing, but not really. Rent is due weekly, but at least I guess the utilities are included. That's the only saving grace. God. Dude, the best thing about living in America is you could be struggling to afford rent, and then you go to get food stamps so you can afford groceries, and then the United States government is like, actually, you're making too much money. You're not allowed to get free food stamps. God, I hate the system so fucking much. And you still wouldn't find them. Fair enough. I'm gonna keep that message hidden, but I saw it. I don't even want you joking about doxing yourself. It's not good. Also, is Giant Rat just not useful now that I took out the Dark Rabbit? Might be. I might have just played myself like a fiddle. Oops, accidentally like double tapped. Still worked out. I'd love to play the Blue Eyes. That would be cool. But if I recall correctly, this game is a lot like Nightmare Troubadour, probably running on like the same engine or whatever, and like it's super hard to earn money, so we're probably not going to be buying a lot of packs. I want Miss Rax to pour maple syrup. and sing. Why that national anthem backwards? I'm gonna keep that one hidden, Rax, but some things you shouldn't say. I don't know. That's a private moment between you and your wife, you know. Who am I to let the public see? We do have a black land fire dragon. It has 1500 attack points. That's super strong in this era. Not really. But we'll pretend it's good. All right, we gotta attack over this defense monster. But that is silly, Rax. Yeah, it's just fun watching over the windowsill, looking at the horses and being like, what they doing? Are they living life? Ooh, that one's eating grass or something. I don't know. It is fun when you go on like little drives out in the countryside and you get to see like horses and cows and whatnot. It is pretty cool. I draw Monster Cardo. It's very relaxing seeing the cows, looking at them go moo. My dog Ada, she escaped from the yard, like I think back in November or December or whatever, and I was like super freaked out because she'd never done that before. She went through like a little like hole in the backyard fence, and the backyard is like right next to like a cow farm or whatever. And I think she was like pissing off the cows because they were like mooing pretty angrily. Like, you know what a cow sounds like when they moo? Now just imagine it sounding very aggressive. I'm glad that Ada did not get hurt or hurt anything and was, you know, put back where she's supposed to be safely. Yeah, but she got to see the cows. Little cow trip. Yeah, that luxury at home. It's better than anything you could see on the internet. God, is it just me? Has like using the internet just gotten so much worse? Anytime I try to look up anything, like Google has been putting like sponsored sites at the top of the listing, and none of the sponsored sites are fucking useful to the question I'm asking or the information that I want to look up. Oh, but ooh, AI overview, that answers my question, even though the search results don't. Weird how that works out. It's almost as if they're like purposefully doing that to make you not want to look up information independently. Okay, cleaning poop, that's all I saw. The town I lived in used to allow horses to legally travel. I think they still do, but you're not allowed to park them in town. Yeah, I would imagine most people would get tired of the horse shit on the ground. Alright, let's play this chart. Mind wipe, you can't do that to me. Okay, thanks. Thank you? It kind of helped me quite a bit. I'm gonna go double stim pack. I got stim packs in both arms. I'm gonna charge at the enemy. There's a law that made it so the owner had to clean it, but no one else did. I mean, at least that's in place, I guess. But, you know, the question is, how often would people actually fucking follow it? If a horse shits and no one else is around, did it really shit? Did it? Yes, it did. Great. Ass. This is gonna be quite spicy having 2 stim packs, because they're both gonna make me lose 200 attack points. So now it's down to 25, which isn't bad. Yeah, because it was outlawed. Back before the golden years. I attack. Yes, it is me attacking. Oh boy. Alright, I pass. I think next turn I'm gonna probably set that man-eater bug. So I could just destroy whatever they set face down. Now I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Jeffro. And I could reinforcements. Also, doesn't it fit? It's only if there's a non-light. This is like his one. I think it's his only waifu card he has in this game. He might have Harpy Girl. We'll have to see. It was a long time ago. God, just think about how much joy and energy that would give to you, just seeing the horse, just living, being happy, just trotting along. That would give me such happiness. All right, I draw. I was gonna do the thing, but I think we're not gonna do the thing. We're gonna do a different thing. All right, I'm going to set Man-Eater Bug. Then I'm gonna activate Graceful Dice. Big number, nope. Okay, it's only 1. Okay. Let's reinforcements. At least with Graceful Dice, we won't have to crash, which is good. It's golden. Now imagine if he like Wabaku'd me right now. That would be super fucking tragic. Yeah, but my gazelle is getting very tired. His attack points keep getting dropped every turn. I need to draw into like a Blue Eyes or a Rio Rand to keep the pressure going. That's something. It doesn't necessarily help. They still allow horses. Probably why. I have a friend who used to, like, during the summers, they worked at like this historical town type place. It was like a tourist attraction. It was one of those towns where they role play as if it's still like the 1800s or something like that. That's the best way I can describe it. It sounded pretty fun. She got to work as like a blacksmith, and she made, I think, like horseshoes, which was pretty cool. And the entire time you just have to larp that it is the 1800s or whatever. Pretty cool, if you do ask me. Also, there's a lot of people that keep joining the stream. If you're new and you want to see more streams like this that hopefully get better with time, maybe hit that subscribe button. How about a tiny microscopic VTuber like myself, if you're feeling gracious? Please, can I have a smidgen of subscription? Alright, I draw. Oh god, we're getting fucked. Down to 1300 attack points. This is lower than his base attack point. Probably Doc 2, probably. There's no time like the present to get dots on Alicia Blush's stream. Woohoo! Yippee! Oh, we leveled up. Let's fucking go. We leveled up. We got extra money. We got $700 from doing all that dueling up until this point. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think... No? Is there not anything? Let's go to the lighthouse and see. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna be an event? Alright, dude. Whenever I first played this game, it was so difficult for me to, like, get the timing right. You literally have to do it at the very end of the day. You have to check the lighthouse. If you check it any sooner, you don't get the event. But let me swap screens real quick. Someday, man. I wanna stream from my like Steam Deck. I wanna play like a game on the Steam Deck and use my actual computer to stream it. So we can do like clickbaity streams like, how does Minecraft play on the Steam Deck? Wow. Hey, you're that new student. What's your name again? I see. I'll see you later, Alexis. Bye. Yo, they were totally gonna fuck and I just cock blocked him. So tragic. Whoa, it's time to go to the dorm. Really? That was the event? I thought there was more to that. Did I fuck that up somehow? Question mark. Alright, let me go to sleep. I could have saved the game, but we've got like another 2.5 hours of streaming this game. Oh, jeez. Let me swap the layout. I wonder if the trails allow horses. They don't allow motor vehicles out. Last I check, a horse isn't a motor. I mean, could be. What if? What if they were government spy drones, you know? I think if I ever got over my fear, I wouldn't mind taking a trot down that. It could be fun, as long as the path isn't like too like uneven. The entire time you're just like hitting your head on like the branches. Damn, that'd be rough. All right, can I talk to anybody here? Or are they gonna be like, I'm not dueling a slifer, I'm not dueling a red? I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you mean by that, you son of a bitch? I'm gonna punch him. They're trying to breed a whole new superior duelist. Yeah, at the lighthouse, I would go crazy. Cause like Mr. Steal Your Wife, Zane, he do be really good at the card game. Mostly just because he uses Fusion deck. And for some reason, more people at the school don't use Fusions. They're just playing fucking bug deck. I'm Sadie. I work at the shop with Dorothy. But on my free days, you might find me walking around the island. Nice to meet you. So you're not gonna duel me? No head? I'd only hit my head in the winter. I wouldn't risk my new best friend's life on an icy trail. Fair. I wouldn't. It'd be a rough time. Alright, let's go here. Oh my god. Why? Why is she at the volcano? I'm trying to duel people and she keeps showing up. You wasted my entire day. What about here? Oh my god, it's this fucker again. You think the elite blue like me will face a slifer red ghoulish like you? Ha ha. Okay, alright. Alright, cool. I'll remember that. I'll remember that whenever I'm the top of the class. When I'm dueling in the schoolyard. Finding trouble but never looking too hard. I'll remember that. I'll remember that when I have to save the world. It won't let you build a nuclear reactor in your basement. Yeah, I don't think you should. I think most people probably shouldn't. That's when the government gets involved. Like, hey now, stop that. This island is dotted with lots of mysterious buildings. Yeah, I should go explore them, but I tried exploring them, but it was a huge waste of time and money. You think this electricity bill is free? Hey now. Hey now. Don't dream it's over. Hey now. What are the frames being dropped? God damn it, OBS or internet. Somebody out there's doing something. I do have an Ethernet cord plugged into my computer, so I'm getting it straight from the source. Don't have to worry about any rude walls getting in the way. Wait, we've had a Mega Zowler in this deck the entire time? Why? What if they make horseshoes like ice cleats? That's a good question. Oh no, that sounds so dangerous. Maybe during warring times they would do that, and I've had my phone plugged in the charger this entire time and it hasn't been charging. God damn it. Okay, let's summon the Blackland Fire Dragon. And we can set a graceful dice. A dice? I'm bugging. Yeah, no problem. I'm the best marriage counselor this side of the Mississippi. That's not even certified. I'm not certified. Tell Miss Rax hi for me. It's very important for me to say hi to people that aren't even watching. I'm gonna tell my viewers to tell their dad or mom or their spouse, like, hi, how's it going? I think I do have a bare minimum to hose a horse. You what? To have a horse, but I don't think the parks allow horses. Too much horse poop makes the trail too smelly. Let's see. I'm going to do a thing. Once I do that thing, you'll all see the house. I got you. I was close. I was close. Oh shit, he got the king. He got Jimmy King, the Skull Servant. Dude. All right. Yeah, probably not. You'd probably have to have your own, like, private property. I draw. Feral Imp. G. Willikers, Batman. Even. I mean, has 1800 attack points. That's kinda neat, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we'll summon the Feral Imp in attack mode. I'm gonna activate Yami, which may be a mistake, since You know, he did have a Skull Servant, so he might be playing more dark cards. Maybe. I think his whole thing is he just plays normal cards. Right? Yeah, there's a Skull Servant. If that one got destroyed first, you could have a 1,000 attack, you know, king. I could house it inside Lamau. What they gonna do? Tell me to get rid of it? Probably. If the landlord has like a rule about that. The place where my family lives, they used to have, well, they still have the rule where you can't own like any farm animals. That's a very like broad list. You can't have rabbits. We used to have a rabbit, but it also would like chew up the carpet and stuff. It wasn't good. It was a very, very long time ago though. Yeah, we're good. They really had nothing? Are they losers? I don't understand. Are they a loser or something? Alright, I'm gonna play graceful dice. 6, baby. Alright. Alright, let's do it again. Come on, baby. Big numbers, big numbers. We got a 4. That's 1,000 extra attack points, which is very much overkill unless they have a Mirror Force or a Wabaku. Then I cry. I cry softly. Alright, let's hit him for another 25. I wish it could be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I could just, like the show, where you could just be like, I attack with all my monsters. Even if, you know, they wouldn't have enough life points for it. I just fucking destroy them. Put on that, like, armband that makes you actually feel the pain of taking life point damage. Then you got a game going. Whoa, it's time to go to the dorm. Wowzers. Alright, let's save. I think in the morning we should go buy some cards, huh? How's that sound? Y'all think we should be gamers and buy cards? I think we might keep opening the same pack we've, you know, been opening. Because, you know, I kind of want to get 2 more Blue Eyes, even though they're not my favorite card art of them. Come to think of it, I don't think the park owners care. There's a guy here who owns a boat and stores it here, which is not allowed. Are you trying to say a boat and a horse are the same? Conspiracy theory much? We're the most epic gamers. We cannot stop gaming. Much to my chagrin. Alright, let's go to the store. There's a new pack. You might love it. Welcome. Welcome, foolish mortals. Ooh, we got the Red Eyes pack. We got that Red Eyes Gluck Gluck. Whoop whoop. Great. I am very tempted, but we gotta go after what we know. I can't buy that pack. It's slightly too much, and Dorothy won't just give it to me. Maybe I should have the screens flipped. It's bro. A second Blue Eyes? Are you crazy? Are you fucking insane? Oh my god, dude. We got another Blue Eyes. I think Miss Dorothy wants me to be a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon duelist. If we could get a 3rd one and also get Polly, we could do the polyamorous relationship that we all want. Bulls were banned too, because not for the reason you'd think. It was because other people's kids and the stray cats using them, not because it killed the grass. Huh. Yeah, we're also not allowed to have we're not allowed to have pools here either. I wonder if both places are owned by the same landlord. I wonder. A lot of these policies are looking a little similar. Can you imagine if we were somehow just living in the same neighborhood this entire time, even though I'm not Canadian? We've been here. We've been knowing how to. All right, we got a light, bright castle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's still fucking mistranslated. So I feel like they just ported over the same shit from Nightmare Troubadour because this is the same effect and it's still wrong. It says all light monsters get their attack increased by 700. I just look out my window and there's a shark out there that also might be part shark or part horse. Point you out by voice alone. I always wonder about that. If somebody's like randomly watched a stream of mine and they'll be like, I recognize that voice from somewhere. And I'd be like, I gotta get out of here. Ugh. We got a time wizard, which is cool because we do have that 1000 Dragon D's balls. So that's another piece of the puzzle, and that was the last card. Wow. Dude, that's pretty cool. It's too bad these packs cost like 2 duels. Don't talk in public for a reason. Truth. Yes, I just bring Yuka. Well, Yuka brings me and Yuka speaks for me. We at the McDonald's getting food and I'm like whispering in Yuka's ear, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. That's what it'd be like. What is the, oh, if I go over there it progresses time by that much. Okay. I see what's going on here. You're so kind of duelist. All right, let's edit our deck because we got another blue eyes white dragon I want to throw in, and I'm gonna take out that Mega's Outler because it reminds me too much of Rex Raptor, and I can't have that. Can't have Rex Raptor stealing the show. Did we get any like good spell cards? I mean, we got Bright Castle, but it's not gonna really work too well. We don't have a lot of light monsters. Ooh yeah, Curry. We got Shield and Sword. That was a pretty decent Pokemon game. Good. I wouldn't point them out, even if I was shaking and trying not to vomit from excitement. Out of respect for them, I'd leave them alone. Yeah, I feel like I'd do the same thing if I could. If I could resist saying hi to somebody I like respect a lot. I guess if you respect somebody a lot, you'd give them the privacy and not make a scene. You won't be like, oh my god! It's a VTuber, I know. I got to see the face with a VTuber I collabed with before during the supermarket simulator. They were going to I think it's TwitchCon. There's some kind of convention going on right now. They were streaming from. They had like a big like camera setup on them, like a rig. That was kind of cool. It was Jinyu Long. You can find him on YouTube and I think Twitch. Yeah, I hope they're having a good time. It's such a big like investment to try and go to like a convention or go on vacation or something, because you always have the expectation that it has to be good. I put in this much effort, so I should get this much fun out of it, and doing that might ruin your own like natural enjoyment. So sometimes you just need to live in the moment and not get so worked up. That's why I'll probably never go to a TwitchCon, besides having to like fly across the country or some shit. I'm America Uchimura. As you can see, I'm raw yellow. Okie dokie. We dueling? Oh my god, we out here dueling. Motherfucking dueler. Bueller. I need to maybe stream with them at some point again. We got blue eyes in the hand. One blue eyes in hand is worth 2 tributes in the bush or something. I don't know. There's a saying there. They'd be happy to see them. Truth. We finally put a voice to a face. So I think some people on Google may have like leaked what they look like. I don't know. I feel like maybe you shouldn't know things you shouldn't know. You shouldn't know forbidden knowledge. I'm going to maybe set this man-eater. I mean, it'd be kind of nice if he attacks me, because then I get to draw 2 cards thanks to Bistro Butcher. But is it worth taking the damage? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think, okay. I'm using my brain. I think we're gonna let him attack us. The only bad thing is if he summons another monster that has high attack points and he just gets to wipe the floor with me. This might be the first duel I lose because of my arrogance. In this game, in this stream, okay? All right, I know I've lost a lot of duels due to arrogance in the past. If I ever do get over my fear, I'll probably try to fix my trailer up enough to move it to a plot of land big enough to own my own house. I'll own horse. Shit, autocorrect brain. Could be fun. Yours is one of those that actually can move. Crazy. All right, we in a bit of a spot, a baltha. I mean, we could man-eater bug, but what if we drew 2 more cards? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But you know, what if? I think I do still need to stall, but I might go for big. Ah, I see. Yeah, the one that I've lived in practically my entire life, they don't move. Like, they have like this big metal thing out front that I assume used to attach to something like that would pulled it and put it in place, but I don't think these trailers have moved since God has put man on earth to walk or something. I don't know. However the saying goes. My greed will be my end. You're probably right. But what if I draw into something good? I've been watching too much of Game Grumps. They're like card shop simulator. And he gets very greedy, Aaron does, and he just blows through so much money just opening packs. Let's grab the stimmy. Oh, it sends it to the grave. I thought it was you get to add it to your hand now. All right, let's set this. I have a plan. Trust me, bro. Let's summon our Cunnin. But think about how much pluses we've gone. We lose a monster, but we get to go and draw 2 cards, but it is only a +1 because we did lose something in the process. Or would you still count it as +2? I think it'd be +1. +1 advantage. I do have a negate attack, so I can stop it. Stop it, stop it, drop it. Alright, let's do this. And the next turn, I'm going to summon my blue eyes. Blanco Dragon. Okay, let's play Silent Fiend. I'm fiending, Mr. Krabs. Okay, we got 2 girls with swords on the field. This is the best day of my life. Now it's time to get a woman dragon on the field. Second best day of my life. Oh. I just looked up the law in my town and I can own a horse. Interesting. You know how expensive it would be to own a horse, though, and take care of it. We just lost our blue eyes. There's a reason why well-off people are the ones that own horses and other stuff. I might actually lose the stool. I mean, we got the Muka Muka. We got the Quab. We got the Quab. Muka Muka. I'm doing the jingle 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 backrooms thing that Markiplier did, except look Lucy, it's a crab. It's a crab, Lucy. Wow. I am going to attack over this before it goes into defense mode. But own the expensive horses. There's this one time in Family Guy where Peter Griffin bought a horse. It didn't end very well. It did not end well. One with high pedigree. Alright, we got Refine. He just gets to add back a bunch of normal monsters to the hand. I don't know what that does. Should I be concerned? Cannot destroy set spells. Okay. Interesting. And he's doing a magical mallet. He's really trying to search out his deck to see if he can find something that will save the day. And what the fuck is stumbling? What does that do again? Any monster that is normal. Let's change the defense position. Wait, what? Any monster that is normal summoned is changed to defense position. Okay. And another set. Okay, this guy might have the comeback of the century. He is coming on backs. Yo. And I do what the King of England. What the King of England did? Which part? Might sound mighty un-American. I know of ranches around my province. I could probably see how much they sell for. And it'd be like 30,000 Canadian dollars if you want this horse to live on your property. Hippity hoppity. Let's set a card. Let's set this. And I'm going to attack this face down. Oh god, it's Sasuke Samurai. One of the 40 different versions of Sasuke Samurai. They need to bring Sasuke Samurai back. Big time. He needed to have like situational effects that are like super duper strong. Goblin Thief. He's gonna steal my life points. I'm already so low. or around 1,000 to 1,500 range. You might be right. What do I know? I don't know anything actually. All right, we got a giant rat. Sometimes there's a giant rat. All right, we got a DD warrior. Yes, of course. Bring out the DD, the double Ds. Oh, spot on. 500 to 1,500. Okay. Fair enough. And he played Nightmare Steel Cage. Are you serious? Are you serious? Bro is just stalling. He is stalling. That man with the mustache. But like the big one, not the small. Anyway. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. I'm sure you all know how. All right, I draw. We got a feral imp. We also got illusionary gentleman to play. Of course, it's gonna get sent to defense mode. Wow. That really where you want to be when Jeebus comes back? Does this raise defense as well? I don't remember. Let me check real quick. It do. Ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha-ha. Ha-ha. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Take 300 damage. Probably would have been better to use that aggressively, but you know. But you know. I draw. 500 to 15,000. Interesting. It's a bit of money. That is for sure. Everyone at the top owns these majestic creatures. Let's get rid of this before he does something silly. I'm not looking for anything impressive. I just like horses. You could probably get like one that's very, very old. Maybe. Mayhaps. I'm going to summon attributing you and you. Bring out my blue eyes. You better not freaking trap hole it again. I'm gonna be angry. Look at my blue eyes white dragon. It's the best day ever. Again. Ah, shit. Dang it. At least I still had enough attack points to attack over it, so we're all good. Oh. Your opponent is about to end his or her turn. Okay, I can live with that. They didn't do much. Can I put in an attack mode now? That would be nice. I can. Wow. My throat's acting up. I've only been talking for like 2 hours. Come on now. Okay. Is that enough to do things with? Maybe. I could get a free one if it's a old or a rescue. Interesting. Oh, it's that shit. Dang it. Fudge. He got the Royal Magical Library. That is a pretty strong card if you do play spell and trap cards, or just spell cards. For a quite well behaved one, it's 1,000 plus. We did it! We won! And it only took 20 turns! Yippee! How much money will we get? $82. Oh, we're getting 203. Nice. We could buy one single pack. I miss Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Academy for the Game Boy Advance. Packs were so much more affordable, and the economy wasn't in the tube. Alright, let's see about this person. Well, off blown, it's 50,000. Yeah. I was spot on. It's this guy. Oh no. It's the Dueling Goblin Man. We might actually be in trouble. We don't have that strong of a deck. But if I play my cards right, maybe we'll be okay. Alright, he has a Fire Princess, and each time he increases his life points, he deals 500 damage to me, which is pretty bad. So we will play a Magic Jammer, hopefully counter that. And I really need to get it off the field as soon as possible, so we're gonna go aggressive and play a Stim Pack. It's quite affordable to buy your companions. Oh. I'll be your companion for free. Alright, we're looking pretty good. He's on the back foot already. He's fucking scared. Alright, I'm gonna play the Fire Dragon. Got our two dragons on the field. They're ready to fucking kick some ass. Let's attack with the 15. Ending it. We tie, so we don't actually destroy it, unfortunately. Alright, we can at least attack over it with the Winged Dragon. I guess I should have attacked with it first to let us do a little bit of damage to him. We are on a clock right now. With the Stim Pack, we're going to be losing 100 attack points every single turn. So it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad before it gets worse. Oh, darn. Maybe discard my giant rat. We'll never see Rat Alicia on stream again. Unless I hit the starting soon, because it's on that one. I think it's on the be right back screen. Apart from that, it's gone. Let's attack with our strongest, and it's big fucking shield Gardener. His shield is so fucking big. Okay, well, he's gonna take a bit of damage. We at least get to attack through it due to its effect. Alright, now I attack directly for a bit of damage. Not bad. Should we go all in? I wonder. He's got 4,400 life points left. So maybe. If we get a good roll on Graceful Dice. That is not a great roll. But I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we got 16. Hopefully that's high enough. It is, but it is a floater monster. You never want to see your opponent have floaters. It's great when you have them, but you know, be a little petty here. All right, I will attack over it. 1500 damage to the face. And 15, I'll put him at 1400. It's not going to be enough to win, but you did get him quite low. So most likely next turn we will win unless he like Swords or Revealing Lights or some other stalling play. It could happen. Alright, he's literally got nothing. Interesting. I think in other games he plays like a lot of goblins and those cards are really, really strong. Super, super strong in you know, the beginning. Yeah, the beginning of the game. Alright, we take. That's it for you, Mr. Man. Right. Received some money for winning, about $100. That's not even a pack. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're so good at this game. That's why we're making so little money. And at some point, D-Tone and I need to go back to Nightmare Troubadour, even though we're so far away from actually winning. What if I go here now? Is it just gonna be like there's nobody here? Gonna do that, ain't it? Well, it's time to go to the dorm. Yep. Just walking past that potential opponent. Yeah. Alright, I will go to bed. Still got some more dueling to do. It does get a little bit exhausting after like the 2-hour mark. Oh jeez. It's time to go to class. It's always time to go to class. What even is today? Who knows? Everyday class. Every day, bro. I think the like biggest bit of like culture shock when it came to like whenever I was in school and I would learn about other countries and how they do schools, and how I think like Japan they go to school like 6 days a week or so. That's so crazy because we only do 5 days in America. Maybe that's why we suck so bad. We're taking too many breaks. All right, let's buy 2 packs. 2-pack Shakur, please. Okay, we got a graceful, not bad. We need a 3rd Blue Eyes White Dragon to complete the set. We got another Acid Trap Hole though. That is a good card. I'm gonna throw in the deck right now, even though we haven't gotten to use it once yet. Ooh, also at some point we need to play the Resident Evil game for the DS. It's quite unique. It's kind of crazy that it even, you know, got made. But it's like, I think it's like 1 to, well, not 1 to 1, but it's, I think it follows like the same like story beats and locations as Resident Evil 1. Right, you don't want to duel me. That's fine. Fuck you. All right, let's go to our trunk. Bam, 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 bam. We got 8 trap cards now. Need to take out 1 spell card, seems. And I think I might take out that D spell, because sometimes it's useful to see what my opponent has face down, but more times than not, like, it's gonna go by too quickly and I won't actually know what they're playing. And it won't be a spell card that can be destroyed. let's see. I will go down here. Maybe there's another duelist we could duel. Maybe Bastion. That's me. Okay. We are really close to the girls' dorms, so yeah. Why is Uchimura always hanging out next to the girls' dorm? Is this guy like a peeping Tom or something? Starting to wonder about him. He looks like one. He looks like I just stumbled onto his dark secret that he's a peeping Tom. And he's like, bro, how are you gonna react, huh? You gonna be mad? Just the same like me. Except I'm honest with myself. Like, bro, I ain't nothing like you. I don't know you. Alright, we will start with a Muka Muka. Wrong play, turn 1. Kinda. It's only gonna get stronger each time I draw a card. And if I actually keep it in my hand, which I probably won't. Because I need to have that field presence. Alright, we will go for maybe a giant rat. Giant rat kind of pay for itself because we'll be deck thinning and we'll special summon and whatnot. Good time. But I'm gonna attack with Muka Muka first. Anytime I don't attack the strongest monster, we end up hitting, you know, something that's like a big wall, and I feel stupid. I feel stupido. Also, I want to play Minecraft 3DS edition on stream sometime. That would be fun. I haven't beaten it myself, but I have played many hours. And it has its own like little quirks to it that other versions of Minecraft didn't have. Like I think in that game, mobs just like completely ignore carpets like for spawning purposes. So if you're trying to make a room like spawn proof, if you put down carpets, it's not going to do anything. Which kind of sucks for like some farms. Most farms actually, but yeah. Illusionary Gentleman. Maybe. Could go for that. Do 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 do. Great. Let's attack. And it's a Needleworm. He's gonna mill 5 cards off the top of my deck. I think that's such a strong card to have, you know? And he milled a Blue Eyes to the graveyard. I still got one in my deck, but another mill like that, we might lose it for good. What if there was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament where, like, after you win a duel, all the cards that are in the graveyard or banned just stay gone? They're no longer in your deck. Shiori is copying you. She's played Little Nightmares after I did. I feel that. I feel that. I get sadly like really petty about it. I'll be like streaming some game that nobody's heard of and maybe it gets like 2 viewers, and then like some big streamer streams that exact same game and then everybody watches it. I'm like, where were you when everything was falling apart? Alright, let's play Stim Pack. This will kind of stimulate the economy. It's gonna make up for me hopefully summoning something onto the field. But it also is neat to see like other people's perspective about a game that you like. Yeah. You think Shiori knows? She's copying you. You beat it? Did you beat it on stream? For some reason YouTube hasn't been notifying me of shit since like this year started. Alright, we will attack with our giant rat. Rat attack. go. Sorry I missed the stream of you finishing it. I'm in no position to enter blue. Yeah, you're definitely not in a position to go in the girls' dorm, dude. You're gonna get arrested. Can I not go in there? Like, okay, there we go. Guess I was clicking the wrong spot. Let's go to the store if we can. I just walk in there and the place is fucking empty. I just steal everything. And I run out. Alright, let's go to the card counter. I need a blue eyes, bro. There's 4 packs left, including the one I just bought. It's shield and sword. Could be neat if I was making a deck that was like revolved around that. Alright, well I need to go duel some people then, because I don't know, I think her stock like resets at the end of the weekend games, so we might lose like all our progress of buying blue eyes. So it'll be like buying 40 packs to see if there's one there. I don't know. Let's go back to the east side of the island and see if we can find anything. I wonder if anybody's like found the island they based this series on, or if it was even based on anything. I don't know. Alright, how about this person? Surely they'll be a duelist and not just waste my time, right? Wow, it's Fontaine. She's a cougar. That's all I could say. Hello, I'm Fonda Fontaine, nurse and PE teacher extraordinaire. Okay, we gonna duel or what? No head? Right. You go back. Okay. Ooh, and last week I was playing a Japanese game for the Game Boy Advance, and it was a cinema roll game. It was a lot of fun. It had some cool mini games. It was like a platformer. It had like a pinball machine mini game that I was a little confused about, but eventually I kind of got the hang of it. I'm gonna drink some drink. Guess who forgot to take their morning medicine 2 days in a row? This person right here. I just realized it. God dang it. Yeah, I keep like I keep sleeping in like an extra hour than I should be, and it's causing me to like do breakfast like an hour later, and then I forget to take my medicine. It's a vicious cycle that just keeps on repeating, and it's, you know, 4 or 5 hours too late to take it now, because it might like affect my nightly medicine that I take 5 hours from now. Anyway, take your medicine, people. Don't be a fool like me and forget. Okay. My turn to draw. Mom said it was my turn on the Xbox. I don't really have anything strong, but I will play Giant Rat as Rat. Okay, Giant Rat attack. Just a Skull Servant. No problem here. And I end my turn. I wonder when we'll get to duel like Cyrus or Chumley. Or Jaden. We dueled like Cyrus maybe 1 or 2 times. And I haven't seen him since. They're all just ghosting me right now. They're all hiding because they know I'm too strong. I'm too strong. Alright, let's play this. And we're still tied. I can't attack over his Sagi. But I will attack over this card, unless I can't. It's another Sagi. God dang it. See, this would be the perfect time for those 2 copies of what's it? Which trap hole was it? It's whatever that trap hole card is. My brain go blank. That targets face down monsters and destroys them as long as they're 2000 or less defense. It's pretty useful. Definitely made a killing in the 7 Trials to Victory game. I think that was what it was. I don't know. We could play Graceful Dice. My dice are so graceful. And I'm thinking about playing the Coraline DS game tomorrow. Don't know if I should or not. Like, I've played the PlayStation 2 version on stream and it was fun. And I haven't beaten the DS version yet. I don't want to see any like differences the game has. Would be fun. Alright, let's attack over you. Hopefully it's another Skull Servant. If he gets out the King of the Skull Servants, I'm gonna be in big trouble. That would be like 2000 attack points, which is surprisingly more than I got right now. God, it's such a slow start. Eventually we'll be able to make like a better deck. This is the age of like fusion monsters becoming more like widely used by main characters. Surely there's gonna be a lot of fusion monsters. God, so many. Oh, and he's got the Skull Servant. There he is. That's the one I was worried about. That's the guy that she tells you not to worry about, but you should be very worried. Oh, jeez. Alright. I could crash. That is a thing I could do. I think it's what I'm gonna have to do. Sorry, illusionary gentleman. Gonna have to crash. Bandicoot. As long as I select the right card. There we go. They both get destroyed. But it has an effect where it can banish one to bring it back, but it only has 1000 attack points, so it's not that much. These, no. Guess I should attack with the highest monster I have right now to get a little bit of extra damage. 400. Good enough. Doing it again. Come on, dude. And then he goes into defense mode. Why didn't you do that the first time? You took 400 damage for nothing. He definitely stalled long enough. Like, for real. Alright, I end my turn. Very good. And my phone is still not connected to the fucking internet. Jesus Christ, man. It's been 2 hours. Connect to the internet, please. I know I'm far from the router, but come on. How many back to square ones did he use? He used one. Okay. About to say, what happened? All right. Is this game? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. You know, it's game. I say it's game. I can basic math. Just this once. No. Attack again. And again. Very good. Okay, there we go. We got $164. That's enough for one pack. Whoa, it's time to go to the dorm. I guess so. I'm going to save. And sleep. I'm going to see if I can find a guide for the game. Because I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Because we already did the lighthouse. And that didn't really do much to begin with. Okay. Alright, we did the lighthouse in the evening. Jaden will duel you in the dorm. Requires you to be level 2. Once you try to hit the sack, Jaden will barge into your room for a duel. I don't think it matters if you win or lose. Of course, you get XP and DP if you win, so try your best. Okay. Okay. Can I go to Jaden's room? What if I try to sleep? Will he do it then? Requires you to be level 2. I'm pretty sure I'm level 2. Let's figure it out. Oops. Also, there's a like a costume closet. You can change your outfit and stuff, which is kind of neat. We are school level 2, so the event should be able to happen. But Wi-Fi level. We're level 1. We haven't even dueled anybody on the internet yet. Then we got the red uniform. Alright, I'm gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Expert because I know how to play the game most of the time. Let me see. Let's go outside the dorm. What if I hit this? If I enter, it just brings me to my dorm room, right? How do I do the Jaden event then? It'll be one of these guides that isn't very useful. Okay, well, I guess let's go do something. Let's see if we can buy the last pack. They're not gone now, or if they haven't reset. Alright, Sadie's here. Got the card counter. And we got 3 packs left. We can buy 1. Blue eyes, please. Yum, yum, yum. I need the blue eyes now. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Did get a swamp battle guard, though. Want to make a battle guard deck, but I don't think it's gonna work too well. Alright, let's go down here. Why not? Let's go over here. It's a Beauregard. Alright. He wants to be a game designer, and he gets bullied for it. Why would you want to design games when you can play Yu-Gi-Oh forever? Why? Makes no sense at all. Okay, I draw. And I think I set this, and I'm gonna go for the Kanin, the Sword Mistress, and set a negate. Got 2 negates down. And we're quite a bit protected. I guess we could have went for a Sagi. 1500 defense is usually enough to stay safe. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I mean, if we graceful dice correctly, like if we get 3 or 4, we win. Probably shouldn't do it so riskily. Ooh woo. Right. I'm not British Marty. Marty McFly? Oh, drop off, or no, it's simultaneous loss. From their deck to the graveyard. Rude. Alright, we got a germ infection sent to the grave. Upsetting, to say the least. Alright, let's see. Let's summon my Sagi. And then let's play Graceful Dice. We got a 1. I'm glad I didn't bet the farm on that last turn when they attacked me. Blue needs more coffee. Coffee badly. Alright, go get you some coffee. You still got a coffee machine, right? Or are you gonna walk into town and get your kofefe that way? But hi Rex, how was your Taco Bell? You should give me some. Yum yum yum. Oh no, you fell for the bait. I'm a master baiter now. I baited him. Okay. Yeah, that's it's quite a bit of defense you got there. We could go for big numbers if we just attacked with everything, but I don't have anything to protect myself with next turn, so maybe a big mistakey. I'm in bed, high, petting cheese because he's fat and orange. Oh. He has a lot of fat in him, you know. He's a big boy, full of love and kindness. How are you watching me? Am I on the bedroom TV or something, or am I on your phone, iPad, laptop? Where am I? Okay. I think it's time to bring out my dragon. Hopefully it doesn't get trap hold. That would be mighty unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna go for the attack. I have no idea what we're eating for dinner today. On your iPhone 17 Pro. Wow. I'm on the fancy screen. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I'm getting tired. I gotta stretch. Wow, we got a lot of money from that. Jeez. That was because we got a level up. We're level 3 now. Very cool. You're good. No matter you. No shit. No wonder you're trying to become a duelist. Alright, I'm gonna go here to the gonna go here. We're gonna buy the last 2 packs and hope we get the last blue eyes. It's gotta be in one of these packs, right? I'm coping right now, but I hope it works out for us. 2 packs. Let's do it. Alright. Wasteland, Battle Ox, he's pretty good. And we got a Tremendous Fire. That is pretty neat if we were playing a burn deck. Insect Barrier, Battle Ox. Oh, swords. That's good too. Alright, I'll take the swords. And these 2 Battle Oxes will also be worthwhile in my collection. Would be kind of funny to make an Exodia deck. That would probably cost so much money to put together. How rare they are. Or at least like the head. I think sometimes like the arms and the legs are commons, but like the head is like a super rare or something. Short prints of the Saiyans. Alright, I'm gonna go to my deck and construct. We need to do a thing. We could add a 3rd graceful dice in here if we were feeling saucy enough, but we need that swords. That swords is gonna do numbers. And check this, please. Thank you. Let's take out a Hinotama, and we can put a Tremendous Fire in its place. Tremendous Fire is unlimited, so we could have 3 and deal 3,000 damage in total. Of course, we would take 1,500, but like in the grand scheme of things, not too bad. Let's try traps. Effect monsters, kinda. Oop. Let's go to normal. The Battle Ox, let's sort it by attack. Also, yeah, I think if you put another Blackland Fire Dragon in, that'd be nice. We can put these 3 Battle Oxes in. Of course, we're gonna have to take some cards out. I might even take out this Yami because it's not really working out for us. It's kind of just a dead draw. Yeah. All right. So we need to take out some monsters. We need to take out 4. I might take out one of the winged dragons. Let's sort this by attack so we can get a better visual. Could even just take out Rio Ran. I don't know. I'm kind of attached. All right, jellyfish. Sorry. Pretty cool. I might even take out the feral imp. Also an iconic card. And we're good. We're good to go. Let's get ready to duel. Let's find someone else to duel. I guess it's just a random event that happens when you try to go to bed. Jaden will try to duel you. You just have to be level 2, that's all it says. So, yeah. Unclear. Fight both yellow students. Sometimes Satyr and Alexis and a random obelisk blue student may interrupt you and waste your time, but don't give up. You should win at least once against the students as they are important for the next event. Okay, done. I think we've dueled all the yellow students so far in one. We haven't lost a single duel. Isn't that crazy? Okay. I don't know. I guess we just have to wait for the Jaden duel. We could randomly duel somebody over here. This might be too close to the building. No, it's still Uchimura. He's still being a weirdo. Still stalking. Ain't stalking no shells, that's for sure. And he only has 1 star out of 5. Pathetic. Shake my head. Been wanting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of Destiny again, but I don't know if we should or not. I want to because it's a nice, like, HD game, kinda. And it's fun, but it doesn't really have a story to it. I don't know. We'll play Tremendous Fire. Why don't we? Deal a bit of damage to him. And let's summon up Battle Locks. Kaiba used to use this card all the time. And it's a morphing jar. Well, I'm glad I got rid of like most of my hand before attacking. All those people that are like, why do you attack first? Well, why do you set all your cards and then attack? You're such a loser. Everybody says that to me. But here we are. It paid off. Haha. Great. I can probably set this card and pass. That is cool. We got to see a morphing jar. I think that's the first one we saw this entire stream. Stumbling. That is a rude card. A rude Goldberg. Alright, I'm gonna play Acid Trap Hole and destroy that face down. Yeah, it die. Yeah, Acid Trap Hole is so good. In old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I know nowadays playing trap cards is kind of not good. Best way to put it. Pooty. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna play Swords to protect my cards that get set to defense mode. And then I think this, I cannot attack. Sure, why not? Let's grab a card from the graveyard. It can't attack. I'm just gonna use it for like tributing. It is cool that it has a different animation for when it's in defense mode. I think that's such a cool thing that I guess it's just not physically possible these days with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's so big to give monsters like animations or even have a model for them. Like I know dang. I know Nintendo gets crap for using like the same animations and like models for their Pokemon games, but then like Yu-Gi-Oh! Games nowadays we don't even get like cool like models on screen of the monsters we summon. It was just a little experiment they did back in the DS days. Oh, making me send a card to the grave. I guess Germ. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my whole spell and trap card field is so full. Dude, you wouldn't believe. I'm gonna go for a graceful dice just to open up the field. You rolled a 3, which equals 300 extra attack points. And Lou has acquired a coffee. Nice. Congratulations. You have caffeine. Okay, let's attack with this. and he gets to draw a card due to that effect. And I'm gonna attack directly. No problem here. Alright. And I'm gonna end my turn. Alright, we got a two-pronged attack we could use. I think I'll pass. And I draw. We have the most useless card for this situation. Alright, I'm gonna summon the Muka Muka. And I'm gonna two-pronged attack. I would have loved to have done like tribute summon or whatever, but it just didn't happen. Alright, now they're wide open spaces. Gonna attack. I lost 3 cards while they lost 1. Let's fucking go. That's a win in my book. Once we get like Compulse, I think we'll take out the two-pronged attack. Impulse would do wonders, just bouncing it back to the hands and not costing anything extra. We'll summon a Soggy. It's been defense mode. Fine. Then we do a Man-Eater Bug. Glad I'm a girl. It won't be eating me, thankfully. Alright. And then we could just go to battle phase and we win. We win, everybody. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Can I go in here? Can I say hi to people? Will I get arrested? Will I get beaten up? There's no one around. I'll come back some other time, okay. Is there anybody in the yellow dorm? Oh, it's Briar. Okay. That might be the part of the next story, like, requirement. I think we have to win against Briar. Yeah, okay. Alright, we gotta do this. This is very important if we want to progress the story. Hopefully I won't forget to continue this game series on stream. Sometimes that happens. I'll just totally forget that we were playing a game and then like we won't play it for like half a year and I'll be like, oh shit. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Right. Let's summon you. And I'm gonna set the graceful dice. Dicey. Jax Spedicy. Jacksepticeye still make YouTube videos? I don't know. Random question. I haven't seen anything from him in forever. Alright, we need to roll a 4 or a 5. Dang it. Neither. We at least, I guess, lowered the damage by 200 points. That's something. Okay. I will summon Giant Rat. It's time for the rat attack. And I'm gonna attack. Yeah, I also want to play Ratopia again. That would be fun. Ow. Rude. But I do get to special summon another giant rat. Hoo-hoo. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Alright, yep, let's bring you out. Too bad we don't have any one tribute monsters in this deck. If we had Summon Skull, oof, be a good time. Yeah, Rio ran. Only if Rio ran was like a 5-star or whatever. I guess a 6-star could work as well. Yeah, you're a bit strong, but I have a battle ox. He oxes people. Yeah, it gets dangerous with Robin Goblin because each time he inflicts battle damage to me, he gets to mill a card from my deck, which could be really dangerous if if any of those cards are useful. It's super essential. Ah, dang it. Yeah, we're gonna end up losing a card. But he is using Wild Nature's Release, which, when you do that, it'll end up destroying the monster during the end phase. Yeah. Well, he might destroy my Ox. Nope, he's going for this target. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Jeez. He ain't fooling. He ain't fooling around, mister. Milling. Alright, well, Rat Effect says I get a monster out on the field. It's kind of a big deal. I'll bring out my own Gazelle just kind of out of spite. Be like, haha, you're losing yours, but I got mine. I got my friends and they've got my back. Okay, I kind of am tempted to go for Rio Rand, but it's 2 tributes. I could go for big damage if I just attack with all 3 monsters. I could go after Big Pharma with these many monsters. I attack. I think after this duel we're gonna take like a bit of a commercial break. I'm gonna put it on the be right back screen and like stretch, get something to drink, use the restroom, all that. You guys should probably do the same. I would recommend. Not great sitting forever, as I've learned. Uh-huh. Oh, that do. What did that do? What the dog doing? Okie dokie. I want to get my blue eyes out. No, you're not gonna do it. Please? Will you do it if I say pretty please? You were built to sit. Sit on what? Alright, we got our blue eyes out. Very nice. Please be enough to kill it. Be a 2k, I know it. Nope. It's a Tiger Axe. And I attack for 3,000 damage. Nice. Nice. You're built to sit on your ass. Fair. It's a bit harder to like sit on somebody else's, you know. Can't believe we had to open that entire box, the Blue Eyes pack, in order to get the swords. But it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. But yeah, we did that, so I think all the prerequisites for this like story event to happen will happen eventually. Where is it? Prowler will ask you to investigate a criminal. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go over here. But I'm gonna go do what I said I was gonna do. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, or else I'll have to get the attack dogs. I'll be right back. All right, hello everybody. I am back. Hope I hope y'all got up and got you snacks or stretched or used the bathroom, whatever you gotta do. I hope you able to do it. Um, I'll be streaming for a little bit longer, maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure. Kind of just depends on how long it takes for dinner to be ready. We're gonna have some nice like chicken sandwiches. I think we're gonna be using the Hawaiian bun that we have, which is good stuff. It makes like any like burger or chicken sandwich you make taste like even better than it already does. which is great. Recommend wine buns if you haven't had them before. They add a lot of flavor to what is usually just flavorless, you know. I sit, I'll get up if I feel like it. Okay, fine. Somebody's being a bratty bottom. Shit, where's the game at? Oh, I'm in the wrong cave. I'm in the wrong cave. Sorry. There we go. Ah, fantastic. Right where I left everything. My chair's in place. Ah, good old cave. I can't afford to live on the surface. I'd have to build my house next to Lucy or someone else that knows how to build good, and my build won't look good if I did that. Alright, let's I guess find somebody to duel. Forget if there's like another red duelist that I need to fight. I'm not sure. I think I've dueled Tanaka before. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. Somebody can roll back the film. I heard there's a monster in the northern side of the island. Scary. That's why I'm staying here to duel. Oh my goodness, he's staying here. Wow, what a pussy. Can I say that on stream? Bug 64. Yeah, I think I have. I have dueled the bug boy before. It's just they look so generic. Their like faces and hairstyle that it's kind of hard to memorize. Maybe that's why like everybody in new Yu-Gi-Oh series like looks super extra. Like Lucy, at some point you need to I need to just like show you a bunch of characters from like Yu-Gi-Oh and you rate how they look on like a scale of like 1 to 10 or something. There's a lot of them that look kind of stupid. They were like, what if we crank this person's like hairstyle up to a 10, but they accidentally broke the dial and it went up to like a 15 or something. All right, what was that? What was that? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He used it to negate my thingy. Unfortunate. I still took the damage though. Bad. I need my official tournament rule knower Lithendor to beat up Tanaka. Make it where I win. Alright, let's activate Acid Trap Hole on that face down card. And it's a needle worm. It gets destroyed, but its effect still activates. Damn. I mean, I guess that's fine. Ow, I lost quite a few things. My deck is so thin right now. And he's running how many cards in his deck? He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He ran a 65 card deck. Is that even legal? I thought you couldn't go past 60 in this game. Well, in normal Yu-Gi-Oh, you can't go past 60. Maybe this was before you can do that. I don't know. So weird. Guy's weird, man. His beard's weird. Alright, I attack. I'm thinking about like making, like recording and editing and making like visual shit for like fake ads to play during like little breaks that just like advertise products that don't exist but are like super duper stupid. I'm thinking about doing that at some point. Could be funny. Could be a funny joke. Okay. Summoning Blue Eyes would be big right now. I would deal 100 more damage, but we would lose the effect of Giant Rat. And that's why I will keep things as they are. Ooh, jeez. It got pretty chilly last night. The temperature dropped. It was like below 20 Fahrenheit. It wasn't negative 20. It was just like somewhere around 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It was pretty freaking cold. Especially on like this end of the house. The heater doesn't really reach to it too well. Plus I kind of had the heat vent covered up because I don't like getting toasted alive. I'm a little quirky like that. I would rather cover up than be like completely naked on the bed, just melting because it's too hot. Apparently the Bluey fandom is the new bronies. Where like adults enjoy the show more than kids do. Is that what you mean? Or that there's a large adult audience that watches it? I thought I was doing well. Whoa, it's time to go to the dorm. Am I gonna see Jaden? We should be seeing Jaden by now. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not cool. I'm gonna save my game. Data saved. I'm gonna try and go to sleep and see if Jaden shows up. Is he gonna show up? Okay, I don't know how to get him to show up then. What if I try to go to sleep now? It doesn't. Let me, okay. Literally all it says, event 3. Jaden will duel you at the dorm. Once you try to hit the sack, Jaden will barge in and ask for a duel. I don't think it matters if you win or lose. You get experience for it, but yeah, it's not showing up. And I don't know why. I did the previous event. And then there's like another one. I don't know. I was gonna say I've watched a few episodes of Bluey and it's been kind of chill to watch. It's been fun, but I haven't watched it in like a couple of years. I think I got the like Bluey like cereal. That was pretty good. It was actually surprisingly healthy compared to other like cereal brands that get like marketed to children, which I probably should just leave this zone, because unless maybe it happens, so was My Little Pony. Well, as long as you don't engage with the fan base, you're usually fine. That rule goes pretty much with every single fandom. Oh, you liked it, but you couldn't watch it? Ah. Nothing's going on. What's a reference room? Seder. Yeah. Welcome to Duel Academy's reference room. I maintain this great facility. Some people may call a reference room a fucking library. I'm sure you'll have fun studying all about duels. Welcome. We can do puzzles here. I didn't know that. You want to do a puzzle? Beginner puzzle. God, I swear if it's gonna be like, how do you play a monster card? I'm gonna be like, you play the monster card. Very good. You win. Hit Pat. It's either that or it's like a super difficult duel that makes your brain melt. Alright, overload fusion I think is what I gotta do. I'm not gonna read anything. I'm just gonna vibe it out. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it. Usually most games you get money for doing these puzzles, but we will see if it works out here or not. All right, overload fusion. We'll do it in attack mode. Okay. Mine has 4K. They have 3. I have done something wrong. Unless I think I get extra attacks, right? Right. Unless I don't. Oh yeah, I don't. Okay. All right. I think the play was supposed to be I only use 1 fusion and then I give it to him and I use the blue eyes to attack him. Okay. All right. You don't have to call me a fucking loser and a failure. Let's fucking get it on. Get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with it. It. Do. All right. I'm just vibing to my own music. All right. Let's do this. Also, the fandom around the Despicable Me movies, they are very, very, very weird. Very weird. Because I was looking up like the CinemaSins for like, I think it was Despicable Me 3, the latest one, and some TikToks, not TikToks, some YouTube shorts were recommended that were very disturbing about one of the characters that's in the movie. It was so weird. Can I say no? Can I just say no? Yeah, very weird. I don't want to talk about it any further on stream, but yeah. I don't think anyone is cracking it to the little yeah, it wasn't the minions. It was not the minions. I'm gonna hide that message, but yeah, it was not the minions. It was a different character, and it's very, very weird, and I don't even know how that's allowed on YouTube. Okay, we got $150. Nice. Very cool. We got that one finished. We could do more puzzles, but I don't know if I need to. Select the document you would want to see. I want to see you die. Like, okay, I'll do it. I'll fucking die, damn it. Okay. Oh, it's Jasmine. I don't think I've seen you before. Are you the new transfer student? I'm Jasmine, one of the Obelisk Blues. Nice to meet ya. Yeah, Jasmine's actually a decent person. She's just like, yeah, nice to meet you. She isn't like those other like blue elitists that are like, I won't be seen dead with a red. What the fuck? So rude. Like the Obelisk Blue guys just take being in the blue dorm a little too seriously. What are you doing here? Be careful and don't get hurt. Yeah, that's what I do anytime my friends go and do anything. I'm like, be careful, don't get hurt, don't do drugs, look both ways when you cross the road. My god, I'm apparently just following Fontaine around. What is in the hot springs? There's no one around. I'll come back some other time. Cool, thanks. Thanks a lot, game. Very cool. How dare I? Yeah, how dare I be very concerned for my friend's safety. I can't believe I would do such a thing. If I want to play in traffic, I damn well will. You won't, because I'll use Spellbinding Circle. It's a trap card that freezes you in place, preventing you from doing any actions with yourself. Sorry. Yeah, we've already met Professor Shader. We literally met in the library. You don't remember me? I'm Professor Sater, the headmaster of Raw Yellow. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And that's it. That's fucking it. And this part of the forest is where they hide the bodies. Wow. Here we go. Oh my god, not this fucking piece of shit. Okay. I'm trying to find my way. Alright, there might be an event that happens over here. Your shape has no effect on me. My brain is too smooth to understand what any of that meant. My spell, my trap card, it makes it where you can't attack. You can't go into traffic. Try to move your legs, you can't. Try to punch something, you won't. And it's a permanent trap card unless you destroy it. We're playing a shadow game, baby. Across the internet. Alright, I play Battle Ox. And I'm going to set a graceful dice because I don't know what this guy's playing. He could be using a Goblin attack force, which has 2,300 attack points, which is way too damn strong for me in this year of our Lord 2026. I ain't got many Yu-Gi-Ohs to play. Alright, I play another Battle Ox. I could punch something, but my noodle arms wouldn't hurt anyone. That would be funny. See, I want to do this character. I've talked about it before with, I think, Yugioh. A character that's basically a healer, but they're like their strengths score in D&D is so low that their strength modifier is in the negatives. So anytime they punch somebody, it actually heals them. I think that would be funny. Oh, it's Iron Mouse's birthday. Oh shit. And I'm streaming on her birthday. Oh no. Dang. I would raid her, but like I'm too small on YouTube apparently. Oh boy. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. But I have the upper hand. This one just makes it where Winged Beast, and Beast Warriors do like piercing damage, which is kind of cool. I used that before in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play. It was very neat. But I don't have a deck that can really make use of it right now. But I'm gonna go for Black Land Fire Dragon and play Graceful Dice. Oh shoot, 6, baby. Alright. Please don't have something that stops my attack or mirror forces me. That would be mega cringe. Mega Zelda. Right, I attack with Black Land Fire Dragon. He's a firecracker. He's the love of my life. Dude. I attack. Oh. Hopefully she has a good birthday. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people, friends and fans, wishing her a happy B-Day. Right. Unfortunate. For you, I'm a gamer. Okay. 17. I can attack over it. I can win this turn, assuming everything goes according to plan. All right, I play another Black Land Fire Dragon, and I just got Solemn Judgment. Dude, you can't just do that to someone. You know it was Iron Mouse's birthday? You freak. Jeez, man. All right, I'm gonna attack directly. Yeah. All right, I win. All right, DP received. We received $100, which we got 602 total. So we can buy like I think 4 packs. That'd be pretty cool. Urgh. Even Slifer Reds are beating me. Whoa, it's time to go to the dorm. Haha. Yeah, haha. Go the fuck to the dorm. Okay, let's save. I don't know when these events are supposed to happen. It's a list for the right game, right? Yeah, it's Spirit Caller. I never really got that far in the game, I don't think. Jaden invites you to go to the abandoned dorm, aka the kill house. It's kind of silly that there's an abandoned dorm on the island when they like force Slifer Reds to sleep in this like fucking decrepit shack. It's really dumb. Like Slifer Red just gets like the fucking shit end of the stick. I don't even know why that's a saying. Are people just collecting shit with sticks or something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's all about classism here at Duel Academy. Today is the exam. Okay, I can do this probably. When heavy mech support platform is equipped with an equip card, increases by, let's say, 500. Yes, okay, good. 500 is usually like a good answer for anything that happens. What is the maximum number of spell counters you can place on Silent Magician level 4? No limit. Oh, 5, really? Only 5 on it? Shit. Only if I had my Yu-Gi-Oh bros here. What is the following cards that allows you to destroy spell or trap cards? Oh god. This one, Hero Flash, I don't know. Dang it, was Righteous Justice. No. I'm never gonna get out of this goddamn dorm. What is the top right of the monster card? The attribute? Yeah, I literally looked at my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection that's on my desk. Which of the following monsters has the lowest level? Goddess of Whim, Goddess of Third Eye. This one, it might be Nubia. No, it's Goddess. Okay, thank goodness. I can't afford to get another one wrong. Which card cannot be destroyed? Which card cannot destroy a monster? Acid, Bottomless. It gets banished, not destroyed. Oh, I guess not. Dang. Adhesive, Trap Hole. Rakeki's effect destroys what cards? Monsters on your opponent's side of the field. God, I'm fucking blowing this right now. To special summon Elemental Hero Neos Bubbleman, you must send Elemental Hero Bubbleman and what to the graveyard? Miracle Metamorphosis. No, the dang timer is too quick. Monster equipped with Butterfly Dagger Elma gains how much attack? I'm gonna guess 500, or maybe there's no. Oh, it's only 300. Dang it. Dude, should we just save scum and just reset? Cannot double the attack of which monster card? Cyberblader. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we kind of fucked that up. We got 5 questions wrong. We got a 50. Oh god. This ain't good. I don't know if you can actually progress from dorm to dorm in this game like you can in Duel Academy. I don't know what the point of exams are. Finish. After class, we just get no information on how the test went, but there says there's a person over here. Oh god, it's this motherfucker. It's that guy who just waits around campus and just laughs at me, dude. Is Crowler anywhere? I'm supposed to talk to Crowler about catching a criminal at some point. But let's go to the store and buy some packs. Hopefully we don't get another... Oh, they haven't restocked yet. New. I'm mewing, damn it. I guess let's try the Scarlet Firestorm. That might just waste our money. I don't know. Let's buy 2. Prevent Rat, that's pretty good defender. Michizuri, that's pretty good. Axe Raider. Yo. Appropriate. Michizuri. We got Messenger of Peace and we got a DNA surgery. Messenger of Peace is kind of nasty. If we were wanting to make like a stall deck, he'd be number 1. He is number 1. Alright. Well, I don't know what to do. This is the problem with some like Yu-Gi-Oh games. It's like, well, here's a big world. Figure out what you're supposed to do next to progress the story. Guess what I'm thinking? And it's Uchimura again. Okay. I haven't seen Jade in so long. I haven't gotten to duel him once, man. I wonder if they're gonna toast the Hawaiian buns. That would be good. Those, delicious. Alright, let's set everything. Play Hinotama. And I'm gonna set the Sagi and pass. I draw. I'm gonna play Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. It's a strong monster. Okay, goodness. I just had the random thought, what if OBS wasn't capturing the game audio? I'm so thankful that it is. That's good. I didn't think to check it earlier, so it would have been a real problem. Okay, we got whatever that is. Timidity. Doug Dibadome. We do have the stim pack, so we could attack over Giant Rat, or Prevent Rat, my bad. We got the Robber. I'm gonna send Germax down to the grave. And I think I'll summon Giant Rat. Yeah. Sounds good to me. I play Stim Pack. I'm going to equip it to my dragon. And for this turn and this turn only, it is going to be stronger than his defense monsters, so I should probably get a road to get an attack on it. Never mind. We got Wabakud, which means my attack doesn't do anything. Unfortunate. Geez. Alright, pass. Uchimura, you're really grinding my gears. Aw, geez. Morphing jar number 2 effect activated. Damn. Yeah, that's one of those like interesting cards. Okay, he got a morphing jar. That's kind of interesting. And he got a needleworm. Oh, damn. Alright, we got a Conan. God, we're losing so many things. Jeez, bro. We lost so many things. So many cards. Jeez. And he's got that morphing jar in his hand. Alright, I'm gonna flip my lid. I'm gonna flip this. We even lost the blue eyes, bro. Alright, I'm gonna attack over this so we can get that morphing jar effect. It's pretty baller. I get to go +5. Whippy! And then the needleworm makes me lose 5 cards from my deck. And we're already at half of our deck capacity, so it's getting a little dangerous. There's a very real risk that we could deck out if he keeps getting lucky like that. Okie dokie. Let's end our turn and hope it don't come to deck out. And another one. Oh shit, I didn't see that he had a second one. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. No. We do have Soggy, so he's safe. He's magically delicious. Conscription, great. Okay, I got that card. Thank you, I guess. Now he's got 2 face down cards, which could be very deadly. The deadly science. Silence. And he's gonna make me send a card to the grave, but I have no card, so sucks to suck, buddy. And I'm gonna play Battle Ox. Dang it. Damn trap hole. Unless. Yeah, I don't got anything. Okie dokie. I gotta start making some big money moves. So let's play Graceful Dice. 2. That's a number. I'm gonna put this into attack mode. I'm gonna play Reinforcements. I'm gonna set it. Correct terminology. And let's just start swinging away. We need to start getting some damage on the board. We have 9 cards left in our deck. We got 9 turns pretty much. And is that his third? 2. It's his second needleworm, so there could be a third one in his deck or hand, and that will cut down the amount of time that we have left. So the stakes are high. The risk. Okay, we got Sasuke. Alright. I'm gonna activate Reinforcements on you. Now I'm strong enough and I get to destroy it for free. Like zoinks! It's the witches! Alright, I think I've just beaten you. Play Fire Dragon. I don't know, I might not have. I didn't do the math before I made the claim. We got 15. Yeah, it's not enough damage, but it is close. So next turn we'll win. Alright, so close to victory. I'm a V. You gain some life points back. That might change the fate of our duel. I draw. Up, and away. Oh yeah, we do have an acid trap hole. That is true. Get rid of this. It is a prevent rat, so that is a great thing we just did. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna attack for 600 so we can get the most damage. He has 50 life points left, and then I will attack with 15. Bada boom, baby. We win. You love to see it. Who cares that 6,500 frames have been dropped during the course of the stream? I'm in no position to enter blue. Yeah. Keep it that way. Okay. Maybe we'll go back and do some more of the puzzles. It might be too late, though. Okay, I can still do it. That's good. There's a tutorial, which I probably shouldn't have clicked on. Applications, specific cards, DD Warrior. Okay. We had to have a whole tutorial system on that one card. Alright, let's try Master the Dimensions. And this background is really trippy. I don't know why they did this. Okay, we got Dark Dreadroot. While this card remains face up on the field and face up attack position, the attack and defense of all monsters on the field are reduced by half. That's why they're 15. Tribute, torrential tribute. Remove it from play until the end of the turn. Pay 2,000 life points, and both players special summon as many monsters that are removed from play. Yeah, but how is this gonna work? I could tribute summon. How many life points do you have? He has 3,000. I could tribute summon Curse of Dragon, torrential tribute, destroying both things on the field. Then I could do interdimensional matter transporter. Put my thing in the graveyard, so I think I can do that. Let's do this. I think I'm doing it right, I hope. And I'm gonna tribute summon. $1,000 attack points. I think I have Master Dreadroot in real life. I think I tried to use it and couldn't really get it on the field. Alright, let's play this. This would be a very big card to play if we were, you know, doing banishing in our deck. Getting to special summon a bunch of monsters in one turn. But of course your opponent does get to special summon as well, so you gotta be careful about that. If they've got any blue eyes white dragons randomly in the banish zone. Alright, blue eyes white dragon, white lightning. I love when I fuse dimensions. Yes, you gotta mend them together. We win. Nice. Won this little tutorial puzzle thing. Then we got $150 for it. Probably the best way we could earn money, because each time we win, we pretty much get a free pack. I wonder if there's any connectivity between this game and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Academy for the GBA. Because for Nightmare Troubadour, you could put the Duel Academy cartridge like in the GBA slot on your Nintendo DS while Troubadour's in, and you'll get three free Karibos, wing Karibos. I need to look into that, but it's probably not a thing. All right, got another person I suppose we could duel. If I go to the lighthouse, there's gonna be nobody there. There'll be nobody there. And we got Kato to the end of the stream. Alright, I will duel him. He'll probably be the last duel of the night. And then I think we'll try and buy some packs. Could be fun. We're getting that big Duel Academy edumacation. Oh boy. Okay, he's doing things. 3 monsters in 1 turn? Oh, never mind, just 1. I lied. Alright. We have plays. We are the playmaker. Alright, I'm going to attack that face down card. Oh boy, I can't wait for dinner. We're gonna be having some chicken, like chicken patties on Hawaiian bread buns, which is good. Delicious. I think we're having like green beans and potatoes like cooked together in a pot. Pretty good. Let's play another Battle Ox. If Destiny gives you a Battle Ox, you play it. You play it, okay? I put my stream up on every computer at Best Buy, and this is what happened. I got kicked out. Alright. He's got plays. He's adding things back to his hand. But are his plays gonna actually do anything? That's the question. And signs are kind of pointing towards probably not gonna do anything. He's not a duelist like me and everybody that's watching the stream. Anybody in the stream could beat Kato with their eyes closed while also peeking slightly at their cards. Alright, and then I'm gonna attack again. Man is completely out of his league. He almost kind of looks like Chaz a little bit, like great value Chaz. Lemon. Yes, even you, Lucy. Okay, I draw and I am going to play something. I'm going to play my Quab. Can we get crabs spammed in the chat? Spam them in the chat, please. I can beat a nerd in a fight. Yeah, totally. In a duel, right? When you're dueling, it's like a fight. You're out there fighting for your life. And I attack again. Attack all button would be nice. What they gonna do? Try and play Go Fish with me? They might be a fan of Go Fish. Go Fish, but it has different pictures of Saba on it. Somebody get me in touch with Saba. I got a great idea for a card game. I got a terrific idea. Okay. Yippee! We got some money. Okie dokie. Whoa, it's time to go to bed. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm going to save. Tonight I need to draw the thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. I need to remember to do that. Somebody send me messages reminding me to do art. Draw things. You're a drawer, so draw things. I already have the Saba card. Cat shark. Cat shark. Cat shark. Oh, is this event? No, it's just nothing. Okay, we were just going to class, I guess. Alright, let's go buy some packs. Buy some packs. Buy some packs. Hi, come in. Take a look around. I don't know what that voice was. We still haven't gotten any restocking. Cat. Yes. Alright, fine. We'll buy some of these. And of course, I'm 7 dual points short. I can't. Oh, yeah, double penetration. There we go. I'm 7 DP short of being able to buy another pack. Ooh, we got the card on the pack. Nice. Might put that in the deck. Ooh, fissure, dude. Oh my god, we got D-spell, guys. Jesus, thank you, Lord. D-spell, we got 2 copies of it. Does anybody else see this? Oh my god. We got Spellbinding Circle. And we got the leg of the Forbidden One. Oh, the right leg. You put your right foot in, you put your left foot out, I think. And we got the malevolent nuzzler. She loves to nuzzle you until you die. It's kind of tragic, actually, if you think about it. But sometimes you gotta get nuzzled. It happens. Okay, can I leave now? I hit leave and she's like staring at me menacingly from across the bar. Alright, let's go back to our dorm. I do need to end the stream because food is ready, but I'll be back tomorrow for a Coraline stream. We're gonna play it on the DS because I'm in my own little zone, just playing games I want to play, and hopefully you'll like it. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Just chatting. Haha, it's me. I'm big and I'm in charge. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll hopefully be able to stream this again, maybe next week, or maybe the week after. We'll see. I'm trying to like maybe do game streams like every other week, just so that we keep things like a little bit more fresh and we can play more games. Playing more games equals more fun, right? Who cares if we don't beat the game in a reasonable amount of time? But yeah, see you guys. Have a good day or night, depending on your availability and location. But yeah. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.